hood. Every rapper is the, oh, he get the most bitches, he's on top. In music, it's easy to put up this bulletproof exterior and allow people to think that you're the coolest, toughest guy possible. The moment y'all get on these mics as podcasters, you expose yourself. This is the reason.
Exposure. Oh my god. What? Oh hell no, bro. What did they just do to this man?
A streamer's job is to command
What
attention.
the hell?
And you've just watched Neon sacrifice his dignity to do just that.
Yo! But he really did the whole position and everything, bro. This is crazy. What has streaming come to, dog? What has streaming come to, dog? Yo! ReWAD W49, man. Streamer versus shit. And this is what I bumped into. On some Honey I'm Home shit. And this is it? What? Ah, dog. Damn, okay. If this is how niggas come. Oh my god, I even feel uncomfortable using that expression. If this is how people are trying to start stuff, right? Oh, apparently your favorite streamers are humiliating themselves for views. What? Okay, no. Look. The whole humiliating yourself for views, like, okay, it hasn't been too separate from, you know, streamers. You feel me? Like the whole just like, yeah, just humiliating yourself, like putting yourself through situations where, you know, normal human decency wouldn't lead you, but you go ahead and do that because, right, the parasociality. Fucking put it that way is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how else to put this, right? It's all in the parasocial nature of it, and it's like, but that's never been something that's like separate from the streamer themselves. It's just that now the whole community's getting it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's like even you know, you could have just like your pure intentions of being a streamer, but then now it's like your name is gonna be synonymous with these kind of, you know, this is reputational damage. Let's put it that way, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And obviously, like, I get it when other human beings see this kind of behavior as something they wouldn't want to associate with, right? And therefore, you know, because of the whole reputation of the whole thing, you know, my whole point is that I get what's this humiliation ritual culture, but like that's understandable if you do it on yourself, you know what I'm saying? But now it's gone to a point where the whole collective, you know what I'm saying, this is a collective humiliation ritual. You feel what I'm saying? To a point where like one streamer can be comfortable with another streamer doing such what? Let me just move on.
This is a dangerous path to go down. Once you remove the boundaries of what's acceptable,
I might have to edit that out. I'm sorry.
And now everywhere I go, people are saying, bro's cuck gore. Like, bro.
And that clip that made you go viral is now what most people know you for.
Hoochard, you're known for being the most top on TikTok.
In this video, we'll take a look at some pretty shocking cases of this happening, starting off with one of the most brutal humiliations in internet history. Gross Gore was one of the most amusing and entertaining live streamers of the 2010s. He had an edgy sense of humor which his fan base loved, and led to his fans doing whatever it took to get a reaction out of him. On one stream, a mysterious woman arrived at his door.
Right. Holly, who are you? Just go ahead. Don't be upset.
From the agency. You just
Go on.
looked, didn't you?
Tell me, just go.
So this is how this dude came up.
What? What are you doing?
I want to know. Wait, Holly, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
Guys.
You are on some other thing, though.
Wait. No.
I don't think I get it.
Guys.
What happened?
Someone called a hooker to my house.
Oh. Damn, they sent the hooker in a mail to his house. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so like, then here's the perfect example of the point I was trying to make. It's like when other people go to extra lengths to put up another person, another streamer, in just like a humiliating sort of position. And you know what I'm saying? And look at homie's reaction. You can tell he's into it. He probably, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like the whole reaction of, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it's kind of amusing. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of amused a little bit because he knows. At the end of the day, I feel like they do have it in the back of their minds that, you know, whatever it is that's happening, you know, I know I'm gonna win from it either way, right? I know I'm gonna win either way. So it's you know, it's a matter of even if it's humiliating, yes, there's gonna be some sort of reputational repercussions, but we're going up. Numbers wise, oh, we are going up. Huh. Facts, right? Facts. So who is this creator? I don't even like. I don't think I've bumped into buddy over here though.
Someone called a hooker to my house.
Don't look familiar. Nigga, you got the milk out and everything. Nigga. What the hell was you about to do with that milk?
Gross Gore's edgy persona led to him being banned and unbanned from Twitch several times, but it was actually a fairly innocent Reddit post that would completely end his career on Twitch. On a Reddit post where he encouraged fans to roast him, people collected all of the allegations.
Years of misconduct, allegations.
Of misconduct.
So like at this point, it's this guy's nature. Some of these guys is then, oh my god, okay, look. It might just be an epiphany, right? It might just be something to think about. Look, this whole streaming thing, I feel like, yo, the whole streaming thing and the whole nature of streaming is to be yourself, right? And obviously, you know, because it is sort of an alternative way to just be yourself outside of society, since society cannot handle you, right? Since society cannot handle you, you know, you've probably, for the most part, been labeled that, you know, black sheep, yellow goat, don't quote me on that one. I don't know about that one. But I mean, a yellow goat, that's like, you feel me? That's weird already. Yellow goat? Have you ever seen a yellow goat? Somebody tell me why Cristiano Ronaldo's name just popped up in my head. Wait, what kind of, isn't he a yellow man? What's yellow? Is it Asians or? Oh. Alright, my bad. Let me move on from that one. So you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, yo, for you to even be yourself, dog, you had to just adapt or connect to an alternative way of being. And shout out to Twitch for you know what I'm saying, being a platform for those kind of people. Where it's like, yeah, where it's like, you know, this is the only place where we can be ourselves. But now the thing is, it's a whole lot of degeneracy that, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of degeneracy that goes on because it's for a reason why you're not needed in society. It's a reason why you're the black sheep. It's a reason why you're the rebel and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a reason why you do well on platforms where you're supposed to be yourself. But then like my whole thing is then when being yourself becomes poisonous. Right? When being yourself becomes poisonous to the rest of like your peers, to the rest of people that like look up to you and things like this. And I feel like a whole bunch of streamers are you know, they still lack a whole lot of self-awareness, right? It's crazy. Hold on, let me just fix something on my setup right here. My bad. Alright, man. I let's get to it then.
That had circulated about him through the years. With all of these details now pieced together, Twitch permanently banned him. Gross Gore tried to switch to YouTube, but struggled to grow his audience.
My channel's it's in a bad state. I don't get pushed and recommended. All my views are going down and everything. I've been losing subscribers on YouTube since you got back.
So like what, blackballed, right? Is that the definition of being blackballed, like within the streaming space and shit?
Too much. I'm gonna be homeless if I continue vlogging.
But instead of getting a normal job,
actually it's in the name, bro. Like some of these people, like, bro, it's in the name because you know what I'm saying? Like your name, it does say some shit about you, right? And how you name yourself. Because okay, I did mention a lack of awareness within people that like end up streaming and things like that, right? To a point where it's like, okay, now come up with a name, man. How are you gonna, you know, connect with your community and your fans and your supporters? I mean, I'm sure like a whole lot of people that are trying to at least take their, you know, the streaming thing to a certain level, a certain height, a certain degree, whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? It's like they get to a level where it's like, okay, I'm taking it at least this much seriously. Let me at least put, you know, let me at least like come up with a dope ass little name for myself, dope ass little avatar for myself. I show speed, for example, right? But look at why he named himself this. Look at his energy, bro. Look at his you know what I'm saying? His off the wallness. Look at his athletic nature, buddy. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out I Show Speed. You feel what I'm saying? And then you end up getting, oh shit, I get why he named himself that. So sometimes, yeah, for the most part, it is in the name, bro. It's in the name. Now, buddy over here, man, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Gross gore? Bro, at that point, it's like, what are we even talking about? You know what I'm saying? Gross gore. Bro, it's two of the... It's two of, you know... It's two adjectives that describe the most degenerates of states of being or of reality, bruh. That's a big old fact when you hear that. You know what I'm saying? Big old fact when you hear that. So I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, it's like, yo, like, what's up with niggas? Like, niggas, like, and obviously, you know, it's appealing to somebody that might resonate with him, resonate with a gross gore. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's really powerful. It's like, yeah, do it, nigga, do. So that's why a person like this can, like, really amass a whole bunch of people, because when you connect with him, you connect in a passionate way. It's like, yo, gross gore. Who dares to even name themselves Gross Gore? Let me check this out. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. It's like, I feel like that's how it goes.
He got his girlfriend, Safi, into setting up an OF.
You've already said no. You've already said no.
Of course.
I don't want to hear it again. I know. You said no. You don't want to do OnlyFans. You don't want to do OnlyFans. I'm just saying that is such a missed opportunity for you. You could have so much in your life. But okay, we'll continue. I'll continue to make £100 a day, and we'll spread by. That's what we do.
That sounds like a guilt trip, right?
I'm not trying to guilt you, but that's fact.
No,
That's fact.
Despite her reservations, Gross Gore convinced Safi to join the website. But obviously, many people felt like it wasn't her decision.
I just want to say that first,
She was led on by this man.
She decided to make the account. I wanted her to do it half a year ago. And then recently she wanted to do it, so she went and did it.
Once the account had been set up, Gross Gore noticed that she may have enjoyed the job a little too much.
My experience with OnlyFans. So, and she wakes up to the second she goes to sleep, she is on her phone all the time.
Why?
All the time. Because on OnlyFans she tells me that she's working, and even after she does her set and posts her set, there's a lot of people that are asking her to do private requests, which is, I don't really want to know.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, truly speaking, I think we can safely assume that what's even going on with Akash Singh, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's something that's established, at least in everybody's minds, that it is a blatant humiliation ritual, bro. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's at least an aspect of it, like a form of it of some sort, right? Because it, like, you hear this kind of thing, it's similar to this. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I literally equate the Akash Singh thing to this, bro. Because, like, you know, the whole OF thing, I feel like the kind of insecurities that an OF model, you know what I'm saying, that you would, I don't know, for whatever reason, decided to, you know, lock down, cuff up, wife up, whatever the fuck, right? It's like, the kind of insecurities that kind of woman would give is the same kind of insecurities that I feel like, you know, it's the same kind of insecurities that an Akash Singh's wife would give a man. I don't know why it was so hard to get that out. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's so weird, bro, when I see this kind of activity happening, bro. I get this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, bro. It's weird.
Know about it, so it's just, she calls
That's
it
why
work, and it is
that's
what
why everything just ends up being a collective humiliation ritual, right?
her line of work. And number two, what's changed is I haven't had a cooked meal from her in the past 5 days, and that sucks. I've been doing all the cooking. I might put
You have to, nigga. You gotta eat, don't you?
some soup in a microwave and give her some bread with butter on it.
Then, Gross Gore released this confessional video and the situation he had now trapped himself in.
One of the things I want to be talking about today is cuckery, okay? Because I know right now on the internet, the term cuck is used as an insult. Why? Like, people use it as like the biggest slur on the internet. Like, I would say being called a...
It is about to, he's about to take it towards an angle where he's trying to make it sexually appealing for people. Like, yeah, nah, people see it as this, but really, it's something deeper than that. It's something it's really sexy.
Cuck is pretty much the biggest insult you can call someone. But recently, I've kind of just indulged into my
What?
fantasies, and I'm not embarrassed. and it's just who I am.
Grossgore claimed that he wasn't feeling insecure about this, but got very defensive throughout the video.
I'm not trying to sound like Andrew Tate, but if you're watching a YouTube video of Grossgore talking about his life, you're a nerd and you're interested because you're curious. You're curious.
Yep, there we go. And I feel like it's at a point where when you meet people like this man over here, that's when you know that the Andrew Tate effect has worked, right? That's how you know it's worked. I mean, yes, the whole red pill thing, RIP the red pill, you know what I'm saying? It's dying away. But it was here to serve a purpose, bro. It came, it saw, it conquered. Like, it's one of their sons. Facts. This is one of their clones. This nigga might look like a Andrew Tate, I don't know, at whatever years old, bro. Maybe at 21 years old, Andrew Tate type shit. You know what I mean? But then again, you know, that's how you know that the red pill effect has been, you know, like its effects have been felt. And now this is the rippling effect, right? He's the example of the rippling effect.
Why are you curious? You're curious because you don't go out, you don't sit with women, you don't live in the real world, you live in the internet world where you call everyone cuck, but yet you're a virgin, you know.
I mean, and I'm not talking about like Andrew Tate in terms of the information that he's relaying, but the approach, man, the approach, the energy, the temperament. Come
it's
on,
not a problem. Just need to break that barrier and live in the real world. So all my real people out there watching this would understand this.
And by that, you know what I mean by that. I'm talking about aggressive delusion, aggressive insanity. Well, to a certain degree, right?
Normal.
So Safi was allowed to get with other men, which begged the question, was Grossgore allowed to be with other women?
So we have this pact in our relationship where we won't ever do anything with another woman because I don't think it's fair. I don't think my partner wants to see me looking at another woman during intercourse. But I will admit this right now, we have had a lot of threesomes and we've had a fair few amount of foursomes as well. All guys.
Oh my God, cool guys.
He also revealed that all of these men weren't wearing protection.
Isn't this? Oh, why would you say that out loud, Yassine, bro? Why the hell would you say that out loud? I think this is a secret coming out party. Like this guy might just like be, you know, he might just like, this might be his attempt at coming out. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, I feel like in terms of his chemistry, his body, his energy towards, you know, the gay side of things, you know what I mean? I feel like he hasn't kind of integrated those emotions. You know what I'm saying? That kind of mentality, that kind of reality with himself, while at the same time, he literally might be exhibiting the characteristics that may be pointing the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he's gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? What else? Like, I mean, what else would you say? You feel what I'm saying? It's just that now he has to juggle the whole thing with like, yes, I do have a woman. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do da. But then you even see the results of like him making a decision, you know, to where like the foursome is like him, his bitch, and two other men. What are we doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? And he preferably liked it up his alley. You know what I'm saying? More than, you know, more than his bitch liked it. I don't know.
And there's a moment in the video where he compared the stigma of being a, quote, cuck to the invention of the motor vehicle in the early 20th century.
It's like a car, okay? Just like a vehicle, like a moving car. I bet you in the 1920s when they first invented the car and that person got in the prototype of the car and drove down the road, every Tom, Dick and Harry went, what is that? That's weird. Wow, what? That's weird. That's what. Now look.
Right.
Now look down the road. Everybody's driving a car. No one cares. They don't care if it's a bloody Porsche or Ferrari or a Peugeot. It's all the same. It's normalized. It's the exact same with cuckery.
This tactic backfired spectacularly, and his core fan base lost a lot of respect for him. He then tried to claim this was.
So this whole cuck thing, it must be a recent thing. You know what I'm saying? Of him just like coming out with it.
Right? It was all a joke, but nobody believed him.
Like as in he ain't come out the gate like as in, yo, my name is Grossgore, you know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you, I'm a cuck.
Clearly what's...
Like from way back when he started this whole thing. Like, and here's another thing, bro. You know, the weird transformation of somebody who may be... Let me put it like this. There's this weird transformation that happens to someone, you know what I'm saying? From authenticity, you know, from authenticity, you're yourself. Yes, nice to meet you, you know what I'm saying? You're trying out this content thing, right? You do this content thing. Yeah, it's cool for a little bit, and then you just take off, right? And then it's like, you know, for some reason there's an energy that comes through where there's this sort of energy where, you know, somebody would do anything for that attention. And y'all know where I'm going with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like the displays of just like degeneracy, bruh. Just negative parts of somebody's character, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And but then I feel like a few they make it out. You know what I'm saying? And they are an exception of the chosen ones, right? Shout out my man So Illuminati, man. The chosen ones, right? Shout out people that keep it solid, people that like never, you know what I'm saying, that choose to decide to never switch on their authentic selves. But like, I'm only bringing this point up because majority of people, you know what I'm saying, it's like you end up changing for this like audience, you know what I'm saying, that well, I get it, it's the first time you get this kind of attention in your life. You might want to, you know what I'm saying, you might want to scramble for a couple of methods to keep it together, to not make it disperse, like to try and, you know what I'm saying, be with it forever, things like that. And like, you know what I'm saying, to a certain point, it's like you get to a point where you do whatever, you know, aka humiliation ritual it out, humiliation ritual it up for the piece of change, you know what I'm saying, for the attention, for the advancement of the numbers, you know, etc. You know what I'm saying, depending on how you're trying to see it. But like, I'm only, you know, I'm pointing it out right now because I feel like the people that take it to the extreme with that kind of habit end up becoming streamers. And yes, you know, I guess this is a space where people that take it to that level of degeneracy can exist and just be like, you know, their own world, their own universe, you know, the streamerverse. You feel what I'm saying? It's everybody that relates on that kind of energy. I'm sorry, like that's what it is. You feel what I mean?
What's happened is you idiots out there actually believe that bull. Have lost respect for me, and now you don't watch me, and now everywhere else you go, people are saying gross cuck gore. Like,
Dang.
bro, I've tricked you all. You're all idiots. You're gonna believe that
Tricked
bollocks.
you all. Nah, I ain't buying it. No, I ain't buying
I
it.
legit
This is like this right here, PR damage control type shit.
do
This
it
is PR
because I
damage
find it
control.
funny, and it's people internet talking about me. But clearly, it's not working, and that's the truth. So about a week.
No.
Crazy.
I was actually lying about watching my girlfriend get blasted and getting her insides blasted by some other guy. It was actually a big joke. I tricked you all. You're the fools, not me. Come on. It's so obvious it's backfired and people don't respect you and are mocking you. You don't like it. So now you're desperately trying to put the tooth.
It's backfired. Like a plan that you wanted, you know, a plan that you had hoped, you know, to work out another way just turned out to, you know, work out another way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it backfired. Yeah, and I would even add in one of the worst ways. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Face back in the tube.
Overweight.
You can't do now. It's too late.
This humiliation was
Overweight.
entirely self-inflicted, but there are other examples of when an audience will try and make fun of a streamer and how they respond can be crucial. And
get it.
eRob221 is a perfect example of this.
Rob, is that the name? E-Rob.
eRob is another big live streamer, but he originally was known as Tyler One's brother.
Why are you following us, man?
I watch
It's
all your
TwitchCon? No. You follow us as TwitchCon.
I watch all your streams. I watch all your streams.
Okay, let's prove.
Oh please, I'm on your dick 24/7. Please, give attention to me. Like I you know, I like your meat. You know what I mean?
What's his name?
Tyron's brother.
Why are you laughing?
As well as being Tyler One's brother, he's also very close
I don't even know who Tyler One is. Everybody, so you know.
friends with Mizkif. There are also countless
Friends
clips of
with
him
Mizkif,
being
okay.
humiliated by his baby mother, Britt.
All right, 20 push-ups.
I don't know, I can do one push-up. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
go.
shit, I remember this one. Whoa! That nigga burped immediately. You know what I'm saying? That nigga said, immediately, buddy. Yo, but you know, the one common denominator, if we could put it like that, you know what I'm saying? The one thing that I feel like I'm picking up here, it's why is the theme mostly Caucasian people? I mean, they the only ones that I've seen like doing these kind of like humiliation rituals for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. I'm just saying, you know, for the most part, you know, like black people, they're you know, we do got a fair share of people that just go crazy in terms of humiliating themselves. And for some reason, like within the black community, it's like the younger you are, the more degenerate you are. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm talking about it in the sense of the like at an age where you're supposed to absorb human decency, you know what I'm saying? Like just being a proper upstanding citizen of like your environment. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Rakai. Damn. What? Nah. Yes, he is a walking humiliation ritual. But damn, like something just stood out about the fact that like right here I'm seeing, you know, mostly Caucasian people. So you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of if we like would politically have to put it. Nah, let me not. My fault.
Stop. Stop.
Damn.
Hey, chill out, bro.
But one of the most defining
Feisty.
characteristics of his
That nigga said chill out, bro. That nigga got humbled real quick. Wow. Alright, nice doggy. Protecting the one that needs to be protected. You know what I'm saying?
community is that they love just how easily annoying.
Thing is, I'm thinking, what if that's his dog? What would that mean? You know what I'm saying? That's
Shut up, bro. I actually am sick. Oh my god, I just dropped my pill bottle. Oh my god.
Pills on the ground now.
They're everywhere. And I actually hit the laugh button on my freaking.
Oh shit! I accidentally hit the left button of the thing, yo. Like, I'm sorry. That one right there was actually funny, though. That one right there was actually funny. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, in some sort of like esoteric, deeper meaning of like, you know, how the universe works and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this was, you know, God telling him, yo, don't take the moment as seriously as you're trying to take it, buddy. You might just like, you know, you might just lose the plot and, you know, humiliate yourself. I don't know, man. At this point, it's like, you know, at the rate at which it happens. Well, this one right here was like, it wasn't too humiliating. It was like just, you know, just a moment of just a small, light little trivial moment. Why not? Shall we? You know what I'm saying? Nah, my bad. Nah, but like, you know, for the most part, it's like, yo, yeah, this whole like self-humiliation thing, like, man, bro, like, I'm actually now thinking, you know, the kind of psychology that's developed in people that are constantly doing, you know what I mean? Like, to a point, like how is this gonna reflect like your lineage? The people are gonna come after you, the people like you're gonna create. You feel me? Like, damn. Oh, you picked up. I meant you won.
Look.
You gotta chill, bro. You gotta relax, buddy.
Oh my god, I just unplugged my webcam.
A running joke is the volume.
Yeah, nah, that one is just like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of lighthearted, kind of. It's not humiliating. I wouldn't say it's humiliating. It's like, you know what I mean? Oh, look, he's clumsy. Then we move on to, right?
He suffers in games and just life in general.
That's Chess's emote? Really? Really?
So he plays chess?
They're getting DMCA.
Fans also nicknamed him Wonky because of his wonky eye. And here he is getting humiliated by a teenager calling him a cuck.
It pisses you off.
No, because only.
I hate that word. I hate that word.
Because literal losers use that word.
No, losers get called that word.
No, bro, like.
And get triggered by that word.
No. Listen, people that just go around calling people cucks, man. It's just.
Damn, nigga, if y'all gonna fight like this over this word, like, when y'all copyright that thing, nigga, go ahead and copyright that, trademark that. What the fuck? What we doing, cuck? This how y'all fight over the goddamn word, nigga?
Cringe.
What?
It's actually cringe. Because the person that
Just
says
like-
that.
it's
Y'all
like-
doing this cringe, bro.
You're right. I don't have a girlfriend, never had one, never nothing. But
Nice.
what I'm saying is, you're
What?
getting triggered by it. If someone called me a cuck, it's like a your mom joke. Nobody cares.
I care.
Except you get pissed because you are a cuck.
I'm not a cuck, dude.
Yes, you are. You're literally arguing with a 16-year-old online. I'm not a cuck. That's a cuck.
This ribbing from his audience now happens no matter what he does, and it's been ongoing for at least.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You see Kanye West, because, you know, remember that song Kanye West? You know, that song Kanye West dropped, Cuck, right? I mean, I'm sure people remember that one, right? It's like, I feel like he's the last person, you know, the last serious figure of the public that like is you know, respected to a certain degree, that used this word publicly and proudly to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Because to even like use it in a song, it's like you've done away with part of you know, you've partly done away with the shame in the word, right? Like, I put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure that should make sense. I don't know. So you know, even for him to do that and embrace that word like that, it's like, yo, you know, you've encouraged a whole slew of people that look up to you, and imagine how many people look up to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, a whole lot of people, like, I'm pretty sure this man is not the only one that's like, yo, you know what I'm saying, owning this word like this.
For TwitchCon, he did a
Probably a
tandem
Gen Z
bike ride
too,
with his
isn't
kid
he?
from LA to San Diego.
You want me to pedal downhill? Wearing those damn orange slides. You just know he smells so bad.
I don't, bro. It's just when I didn't put on deodorant. I did put on deodorant.
He also performed the arguably even more difficult task of filling an entire bathtub using a teaspoon.
What?
Man, fat rolls in your neck. Why you gotta be a and point it out? But now I'm insecure and I don't want to turn my head.
Nah. If this is not a case, like, look, bro, like for somebody to be on habits like this, my nigga, if this is not a case of like, I don't know, the hardest drugs a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? This must just like be like hard drugs to get a motherfucker to do this. I remember, you know, R.I.P. Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? I remember that guy like being fully clothed, fully dressed. I know y'all know that meme. Like it even turned into a meme. That picture of him where he's fully clothed, fully dressed. I think he even got like a bucket hat on, bro. Shades and everything. You know what I'm saying? Nigga sneakers, everything like dripped out, nigga. The whole way, nigga. Whole fit complete. Feel me? Just for that nigga to get into a tub that's like full of water, nigga. Like, man, what are we doing at that point, brother? What are we doing at that point? You feel what I'm saying? So like, and well, with, you know, with Mac Miller, it was a known case, bro. Like he was on like a lot of like hard drugs, bro. You know what I mean? He even had a documentary, bro, where it's like, so these kind of tendencies, dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
E-Rob, however, has actually coped pretty well with these insults, and his audience make fun of him in a loving way, or a way that you make fun of one of your fat friends. A much worse
because it's either that, you know what I'm saying? My bad for judging harshly, but like, you know, it's either that or like this whole chat thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just the power of chat, yo. Like, yo, who is this chat that makes niggas, you know what I'm saying? Get on some crazy, like, niggas do a whole lot of crazy things for their chat, bro. Like niggas, you know, I'm pretty sure niggas would literally delete, you know what I'm saying, somebody else if chat did it, and if the circumstances like literally, you know what I'm saying, made sense for their chat to tell them to do it, like niggas would do it. I'm telling you, bro. It's like this chat entity, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never met chat personally. Like I just, you know, I see these streamers, they be talking to chat. They be like mad geeked out over chat. You know? Trying to meet him one day. Him, her, whatever, Zer. You know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate. But like this chat is mad powerful because literally it got me literally. Like I'm convinced that homie might be on some hard drugs.
Example is Neon, and how he's basically placed himself into a situation where he needs to humiliate himself.
Yeah, Neon, you know, it's that classic case where it's like, yo, at this point, this nigga, like, that's his second name. Humiliation
Neon
is like
had
his
a
third
New York
name.
rise to fame through trolling and insulting people when he was a teenager, not to mention faking his own death and cancer. But now, in his early 20s, he's been much more humble and respectful, but to the extent where he lets people walk all over him.
Say everything you said on the internet right now.
Oh, what are they kissing on camera? Foreplay on camera for what? You do that kind of thing behind closed doors, bro.
Say sorry, G7 president.
No, man. Yeah, G7 president. I remember when this nigga used to go crazy on this G7 president title, man. Damn. G7 shit is the let you run at me on. Nah, shout out my boy, Fusi though.
But you could argue that most of the humiliation Neon receives is not from other guys, but from girls. And this brings us onto the supposedly romantic relationship he had with Chloe Parker.
He actually was involved in a romantic relationship. Get out of here now. For real? Hey,
I just want to look at it.
Thank you.
Let me see that. Let's back into this. Not back into this, but let's zoom up. Hold on. Let me see that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Neon, bro. Neon, you know what I'm saying? For Neon is a social now on this type of... I never knew this.
You too.
I never knew this. And if this is old news, oh my god. Like, what under what rock am I living under, right?
I got these for you for your birthday. Of course. Happy late birthday.
Neon fans claim that she was using him for content, but at the same time, Neon...
So, that's the humiliation? She's using him for content?
...was also using her for his stream too. What Neon was forced to do was have a will they won't they relationship, where Chloe was stringing him along and Neon was, quote, simping after her. One of the most embarrassing moments was when he bought her a $4,000 bag, and this was her response.
Guys, by the way, I could have bought the bag myself if I wanted to. So I'm not using him for any money. I can guarantee you that I have my own money and I would be happy to pay for it.
No.
Chloe wanted to establish... established that she wasn't a gold digger, but only made it look.
Yes, that's the whole thing that I'm looking into right now. That's literally like what I also see happen over here. Right? Literally, bro. Like I feel like she was like trying to be defensive. Like she was defending herself on some shit, like, you know, from an allegation, like a gold digger allegation. You feel what I mean? Like, yeah, that's not an easy one to take in type shit. Shit. Pun intended. You feel? Pun intended. So you know what I mean? So obviously she's trying to dodge that. But then now it's like, yo, her doing that, it has made this homie be humiliated though. But then, you know, I'm not gonna lie, something about that is not quite like, it's unnecessary to call it humiliation though, right? You know, unless the whole thing about it was, you know, the fact that, yo, I am, well, from Neon's part, that is, I am the you know, the nigga that handles everything. I am, you know what I mean? She should never, I'm talking about in public, nigga, I'll make sure that I'm the guy that makes sure she never spends a dime. Or she never, you know what I'm saying, takes out her, you know, whatever, like her cell phone to pay for some shit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, unless Neon literally came out guns blazing on that kind of tip, right? Then it would be like, okay, like this guy literally, his intention is not what we're seeing unfold right now. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, but you know what I mean, like, I don't know, what was she known as a streamer as well, like as a public figure, you know what I mean? Because if you were known to be that kind of, or maybe an online personality making your own money, blah blah blah, if that's the case, then what the hell are we talking about? Where's the humiliation? What do we mean? Hello, Yassine. You feel me? Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, hold on. Let's dig deeper though. Let's see more of the update.
Neon's gift. Then at Halloween, Neon dressed up as Batman.
Oh, Halloween, there's more.
And Chloe seemed less than impressed.
Can you please look at yourself in the mirror?
Which led to this.
Nah, she seems amused there a little bit, but I don't know. She seems a little amused.
Horrifically embarrassing moment, which you saw at the start of the video.
Oh, that's why. I can't do it, bruh. Oh my god, and yeah, and then she probably was like, yo, damn, and then now I'm linked up with somebody that's like, you know what I'm saying, that just got, you know what I'm saying, that got it from behind like that, like, what? I think I understand her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I think I understand her point of view, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Huh. So before everybody settled into the event or some shit like that, this nigga went ahead and took all that schmeat, bruh. Then now it's, oh my god, okay, cool. I see why she would lose all respect for him.
Alright, listen.
Hell.
But this moment was a real crossroads for Neon. He could have said that he didn't want this to happen and put his foot down. Instead, he's caused irreparable damage to how people will
Yo, alright, cool. Now, not that I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be, you know, controversial. If this is what you're about to pick up from what I'm about to say, right? Isn't this the kind of, you know, maybe, I don't know, would you call that, that's clearly violation, bro. Now, you know what I'm saying? If we now go back to Exhibit A, right? Zoe Spencer and Nina Lynn, when they did that whole little thing to Saeed, right? You know what I mean? Do you think this nigga right here is gonna go ahead and you know, turn to the court of public opinion? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and turn to the court of public opinion and see if people just defend him on some shit, like how they did Saeed. You feel what I'm saying? Because this man was just sexually violated by another man. And I feel like at this point, bro, if we're gonna be fair and diplomatic and decent human beings, bro, I think this deserves the same kind of energy that, you know, the whole Saeed situation deserves. Who is this nigga that was riding this man like this, bruh? From behind like that, bruh? I'm not gonna lie, what do they even call that position, bro? I've never seen that. Hey, watch out. I'm not into corn like that. I don't know, like what position was that even? Like,
treat and view him in the future. Sneeko responded to this incident.
His arms was in the air
and said that he always has fans egging him on to do stupid things.
When I get like parasocials, they'd be like, go here, do that, go in the hot tub and shop it all.
Oh, not the parasocials. Having a grip on Sneeko energy too, bro.
Pokemon.
Damn.
I'm like, man, you know, actually, no, go off. So many of the chatters want me to become the LA clown.
And there are also a lot of people who felt secondhand embarrassment for Neon's.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I thought Sneeko was gonna be one of those kind of, you know, one of those kind of niggas, bro, that like constantly, you know, self-humiliating and blah blah blah. I mean, look, Sneeko does have his fair share of moments where it's like, bruh, yeah, I don't think the sanity is the same, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Is you going through something or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, type shit. So, he does have his moments where it's like that. But, like, for the most part, bro, Sneeko, there's a lot of sense that comes out of Sneeko head. Pause. You know what I mean? There's a whole lot, like, he, you know, yeah, W Sneeko,
Exactly.
like, most of the time.
Neon.
I'm not gonna lie.
On behalf of all the Muslims, if you want to be a clout chaser or a farmer, clip farmer,
This is not aura farming.
streamer, whatever you guys call it, your generation.
This is not aura farming.
Okay, whatever it is, do us all a favor. Leave Islam, leave the Prophet Muhammad, leave the word Muslim out of your mouth. Go be a fool. Go be some clown that dresses up in costume for Halloween. Let them grab you and pass you around like a rag doll, humiliating you.
Was this the
But
word
don't
Sneeko?
bring shame on the faith with your actions.
The only consolation is that Neon is still only 21 years old, but the internet is forever. And it is definitely much worse if a streamer is constantly humiliating themselves and is a fully grown man. And he claims that it was his team that put this in place, not him, which brings us neatly onto the chaotic legend that is FHREYZ.
Oh, FHREYZ too.
FHREYZ has been on the internet since 2011. And the
I'm familiar with homie's journey right here, bro. Not the whole thing, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Why does he look like an AI, like, red pill man doll, bro? Like, what?
The world has witnessed some of the very best of him, but also the worst of him. One of the most controversial incidents on his streams occurred when he was talking to a woman at an airport bar, and she shared her dark past with him.
I do not, especially the fact that it was a trafficking thing. No. If you have cash out, I'll send you. How much do you need?
So his, so it's $150, but this is what I have to go see my kids with for 2 weeks.
That's it? I'm gonna send you some money right now. What's your cash out?
It's called Virgo.
And of course, all of these kind of moments have to happen in front of a camera, brother. You know, like it have to, like, you know, it's to a point where I ask myself, bro, like, you know, if the world was not at this point where it is in terms of, you know, people extracting all this value, you know what I'm saying, with you know, with cameras and shit like that, would they be doing some of these things? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not talking about, you know, good deeds type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, and you know, kind-hearted works and things like that, like, and all this performative thing, because I know y'all know about that performative term nowadays, right? Crazy. Everything is performative, bruh. You think performative is the new genuine? Okay, nah, that's not a deep question, because if we do think about it, it's like it wouldn't be the constant or the reality of authentic, right, or real would not exist if, right, if it wasn't for performative, if it wasn't for the reality of people being fake. Real wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't exist. So you need something to be fake for you to compare it to something that's other than fake, which is real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I guess performative cannot be the new real, but these guys is like they just, you know what I'm saying? They make it part of, they're making it their second nature. They're making it their second nature. I don't know why I can like bring that out. They're making it their second nature for them to be performative human beings. That's crazy.
Give me the app. Let me see it.
It's crazy.
I do not stand for trafficking or any of that.
Wow.
He scared me.
I know, of course.
So this was a real life SEX trafficking situation that she just comes out of. Like, I don't know.
FHREYZ and the woman then left the stream, and FHREYZ arrived back with a proud grin on his face.
Sorry.
Ah, you probably, you know what I'm saying. Right.
I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love.
His audience called him out for taking advantage of her, and
oh, that nigga really did that?
He began to crash out on stream.
God, you won't understand.
He shoved full on meat pack in that lady after her being actually trafficked.
I'm a bad person. I'm not a good person.
Man, what?
These meltdowns are a common pattern of behavior throughout his stream.
I've seen this guy even on, like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, like the first time me bumping into like some FHREYZ content or FHREYZ was, you know, during a dub vlog. It was in a dub vlog, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the specific details, but yeah, it was in a dub vlog. And this guy, like, I would see this, like, all this type of weirdo activity going on, like all these weird characteristics going on. I'm like, man, what? I mean, for the most part, look, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? He is an entertaining individual, bro. You understand what I'm saying? He's an entertaining individual, and I feel like, yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's why he managed to get to where he's at, right? You know, the extremism can really get overbearing, like, if you ask me. You feel what I'm saying? And you could even tell that nigga, you could tell that nigga Dub sometimes was like uncomfortable around FHREYZ. Like, facts. It was all in his face, dog. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Man, he like, for real, man. Like, with the whole being overbearing and things like that, and like, that guy's not humiliating. He's annoying. Well, he humiliates himself through his own actions. You know what I'm saying? He takes things. You know, the element of how he's entertaining. I think he does take that to the extreme. He's an extremist. He's just an extremist, bro. That's what FHREYZ is, bro.
And even his vlogs, and he's almost rewarded for this toxic behavior. In fact,
Yes,
he's
that's what I'm
rewarded more than
saying.
anybody else for this. There's one particular
watched.
example which shows how his audience know exactly how to push his buttons. FHREYZ and Aiden Ross were traveling in different cars, and this is what happened when they reached a stoplight.
Aiden distant? Where's Aiden? Is that Aiden's car?
What you about to go do? What you about to go do? Where's he going? This nigga is a ticking time bomb.
Are you actually dissing me? No! My stream said you were dissing me. No! Ah, they debated me.
Back in the car, FHREYZ realized that he had lost his vape pen, and this was his deranged response.
That was a whole lot of cornball type energy type shit right there, bro. I cannot lie to you. Oh my god, it was too corny, bro. What? Wait, do you think he's in some sort of spectrum, right? Bro, you don't feel like this nigga is literally not even teenage, not even like teenage type of degeneracy, like as in stuck in teenage phase of life. Like, this nigga like toddler type shit, bro. Toddler type shit, bro. Like, what are we even talking about? You know what I'm saying? And that time, I think what is he push? Isn't he like pushing 40 or some shit? Nah, FHREYZ too old for this though, dog. Yo. No. But I like, again, I am pointing out the fact that, yo, even with this kind of degeneracy, this man, bro, like, he's got like some elements to him of why you would say, like, yeah, like, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? All the clout that he got, all the following that he got, he's not like this for no reason, bro. Like, I see it.
Listen, why? If it wasn't for Aiden's fan coming into my stream and telling me
what happened?
That Aiden's talking, would I have lost my pen? Is this his car? Yeah.
Do we have time? Is this the second time? Nah, again, performative, bro. It's giving performative as fuck.
If it wasn't for your fan coming into my chat and saying that you were talking I wouldn't have got out the car and I wouldn't have lost my weed pen. You're gone.
Weed pen. Was when FHREYZ got banned from Kick, and he finally suffered consequences for his incredibly short fuse. His ban resulted from this altercation he had with his manager. This was the same year that FHREYZ decided to start.
This nigga just take a shot at like Chuck E. Cheese or working at Chuck E. Cheese or working for your own survival in life, or you know what I'm saying, or just like the whole 9-to-5 community in general. This nigga just, you know what? Or was this just a passing moment in the whole streamerverse? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Started his own rap career and even called himself YSL Crash Out, and even called himself Crash Out YSE for his last name, for his full initials, Yusuf Salah Harakat. Like many times before, he set himself up with heavy expectations.
Iranian.
I made $1 million off of what that mixtape did to my mind. J. Cole, I've paid you homage in person, and I'm gonna pay you homage in my music when my debut album comes out, and I'm gonna pay you homage when I have a hit single on the charts.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. This nigga, I don't care what position. Like, he's the kind of narcissist that will deride another man. Look, and I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen that kind of behavior out of narcissists, right? Because this guy does give that whole, like, he's the center of the world type thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Even in his behaviors and energy, characteristics, temperaments, nigga, all that kind of thing, temper tantrums and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit, but what? Doing it this way though? Nah. I mean, you know, I always drop a gem about the fact that It's always like tasteful and distasteful ways to do things, bro. If you want to give a man his flowers, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like even just like having the kind of motion that you got, nigga, god damn, you feel me? No, okay, I'm just saying that the optic was crazy, because again, it's performative, bro. This shit is not even genuine, you know what I'm saying? It probably wasn't genuine. Like, okay, let me just say allegedly. It allegedly looks ungenuine. Whoa. Probably was, goddamn.
That's the energy I'm coming with.
Nah.
I know it's not my game and not my industry, but I grind. I'm an entrepreneur. Tyler Perry put me in his.
You have to fucking yell it out, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're secure and if you're like, yo, this is what I do and da da da. Because at this point, it's like J. Cole. It's like this nigga. It's like J. Cole is the boss that this nigga's trying to impress. Right, for a raise or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on his knees type shit.
His movies. I'm an author. I've done motivational tours around the world. I've done stand-up comedy tours around the world.
Author?
I was the #1 YouTuber in the world at one point. I'm top 3 YouTuber in the world at one point. I have over 10 million subscribers on one singular channel. Like I know how work is. I'm out grinding every streamer in the game right now, apart from the few of the goats that I can't disrespect, because I actually know what it means to grind. These kids don't. They got money too easy. It came to them sitting down, off, going in the streets, getting in fights, drinking, blacking out, girls getting banned, all this bull. It's lame. I'm the only real streamer in the game. And I'm here to make them all millionaires. And I want to do it through my music.
And there are no prizes for guessing what happened in the end.
I'll be honest. We just gotta figure out what's next. Because there's this guy, right? His name is Fousey. He invested over $1 million into an album thinking he was gonna become a big rap star and he was gonna tour the album and he was gonna do this and do that and bring in a lot of money.
Then that happens.
He finessed me.
Of course.
It didn't happen.
Of course.
So now we just gotta figure out what's next. The money's gone.
Fousey's near constant humiliations come from the fact that he has a loyal.
Nah, this does give humiliation because as a grown man, dog, even like, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy has like a way, right? Like there's a way of deriding, bro. Come on, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's not something to be ashamed of to just look up to your favorite artist like this, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It's not, bro. It's like, yo, you can look up to your favorite artist, like, but it's like, yo, you doing it like on some like an 8-year-old seeing, you know what I'm saying, Tobey Maguire, you know what I'm saying? For the first time, talking about, yo, mommy, there's Spider-Man right there. Oh my God, what, you know, I'm so excited, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, what? That's what it gave, dog. And he, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out the man J. Cole. To this day, I still respect J. Cole or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the way you did it, it's like, nah, though, not like that, bro. As a grown adult, bro. That's my whole thing about it, right? That's just my gripe about it. I don't know.
Fan base that have come to expect crazy behavior. And on the other end of the spectrum is Dabo, and he's perhaps the one streamer on this list who you might sympathize with. Dabo blew up online for his emotional reaction videos, particularly the video where he was brought to tears by Frank Ocean's Blonde.
In conclusion, that one's a 20 out of 10. I do not know what to express right now.
You don't know what to expect? You're just sad?
These videos were very wholesome content, and Dabo was seen as, all in all, a very likable guy. And he would also be reacting to Playboi Carti, who he would get really attached to his brand. But then, this image began to surface.
Oh my God, dog. And that image is like heavily edited, isn't it?
And he became the internet's perfect...
Like all that acne, that dark blue, black acne on that nigga. Nah, that had to be edited on that. That had to be photoshopped on.
Illustration of the word chopped.
Am I the face of Chopped?
Am I the face of Chopped?
Wait, no, this gotta be Cap. Wait, I'm the face of Chopped. This is not okay, bro.
And there are countless examples where he's referred to as Chopped,
crazy,
and
bro.
he seems mildly annoyed.
Are you Chopped? No. I feel like I belong in the greats. Duke Dennis, Chris Brown.
Here's another one, man. Performative, right? Performative, right? Performative, right?
Young Dabo. The fantastic three.
Oh my God! That acne is real. Wait.
No.
What? Okay, I can see it from this view, right? And when they zoom in closer, dog. Wait, check.
I feel like I belong in the greats. Duke Dennis, Chris Brown, Young Dabo. The fantastic three.
Damn.
I see why people say you're chopped.
Yeah, I think that acne real, man.
Stop playing with me, bro. I'm not.
But here's where Dabo made the wrong move. He made a song called Chop Anthem, and losing to being chopped, which you might think, hey, that's a great idea. Sometimes when you get insulted, you can remove all of its power by embracing it. Think of Ugly God, how he would rap about himself and even create a song called F Ugly God. This is a double-edged...
There's a guy called Ugly God.
Sword, however.
What is going on with this generation,
As
dude?
Dabo
What?
made being chopped part of his identity. As Blackboy Max explained,
Yo, self-degrading, that should be funny on the internet to a point, bro. You selling
Why?
I'm Chop tees, now it's like that become your brand. You could call you Chop, but if you accept
Run
that
with it.
fully-
Okay, quick question. Quick question about the whole being chopped thing, da. I see niggas are trying to, you know, make it a trend and things like that, right? But yo, let's talk, yo, let's talk my nigga annoying, y'all. Let's talk my nigga annoying TV, y'all. Like, is it a, you know what I'm saying? Did he give himself that one? Or, you know what I'm saying? I feel, because for some reason, bro, I don't know. It kind of feels like that one just kind of fell on him. Like, for some reason, he kind of like inherited that one, dog. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, bro. You know what I mean?
Then it become your identity. He could have grew out of it. Now it's like,
Because he also, he heavily, you know, that chop delegation, it fell on my nigga annoying so hard, bro. Like, damn.
Damn, this might stick with him forever.
The reality is that Dabo is getting called Chop by random people on the street.
They gonna like chopper. You more chopper than me, big back ass.
Man, come on, bro. This nigga was rage baiting this nigga, dog. Obviously, bro. And clips like this, all that clips like this tell me is the fact that this nigga be starting this kind of shit. That's why it ends up following him, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm learning something. To some of these people, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? People might just literally take you for a boost, nigga. Facts. You feel me? And be like, nah, these the kind of niggas that, like, fuck with, like, you know, humiliating themselves for some reason. Right? I don't know. Let me finish this off. I want to finish this off. Okay, it's Dabo. Who else is next?
You're known for being the most top TikTok. Who am I?
Oh, the next one, Cuff'em. Oh,
Cuff'em regularly gets called Chop, but he's used this as part of his come up in streaming. And if that works for him and makes him a lot of money, you can easily see why.
That's
But
what I'm
there
saying.
are times
As
when
long
he
as the
goes
money
way
cool,
too far. Here
any
he is
publicity is
taking an
cool.
attractiveness test.
The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. We'll give you a score between 0 and 10.
That's your fresh.
Some idea. The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness.
It's the lighting tab.
It's designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness.
He's also reacted to videos basically deconstructing why he is so chopped.
Even AI thinks this nigga chopped.
And a short total face shape. He has a narrow jaw, a poor jaw inclination, and a chin that is too short, but he does have a wide neck. Cuff'em had
Nah, this is probably like from a fan. Like, this is probably from like a chat nigga or some shit. Like, yo.
is good eye spacing, but a
They
poor
be
eye
going
shape
for
and
him.
lower end canthal tilt.
What the f is a cancel tilt? I can't do shit. Bro, my eyes
going
are
for this
I've
nigga.
been wearing glasses since I was like 6. So all the medicine damaged my eyes. They made them smaller. They made them look worse, bro. I'm being honest, bro. They made my eyes look worse, bro. They made it look worse.
Cuff'em's nose is notably too broad, and his midface is overly squished.
Alright.
His eyebrows are too positively
Really
tilted and
squished.
lack density.
Like, as in the whole concentration of every detail of the other parts of his face are all concentrated in one central spot, whereas the rest of the face is just like big and wide. It's like, oh, I see.
Overall, Cuff'em is a 2.5 out of 10.
On the chat roulette type app Monkey, Cuff'em streamed
the AI violating you like this, my boy.
himself getting rejected by girls.
Yo, dress.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie though.
Bro.
I feel like Cuff'em might be one of, you know what I'm saying? He might have a strategic bone in his body, man. Come on, bro. Like, this nigga, like, I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. Right? Like, I feel like, you know, his mind of being an opportunist, right? Especially with the whole thing of like being on Mafiathon 3. He was on Mafiathon 3, right? I feel like ever since like he was on Mafiathon 3, look, before that, I feel like I had heard about him from like a couple clips here and there. I was saying cuff him this, cuff him that. It was about some degenerate stuff, right? Oh, no. It was about him trying to enter Streamer University or some shit like that. And then him winning a raffle of like, or some sort of like, you know, wheel spinning, and his name was like a name that was selected by this whole situation to go, and he was just like crazy excited. But I don't know what ended up happening. What was he at Stream University? I think that's when he really, you know what I'm saying, he was able to, because if he was there, I didn't see any clips of Cuff'em at Stream University. You know what I'm saying? But I had heard of that little situation 2 weeks before Mafiathon, like the whole situation of him appearing on Mafiathon, right? 2 weeks before that, like, just Cuff'em, chop. Oh, I remember, dog. It was chopped allegations. Yes, facts. Like I think I was falling into a rabbit hole of like chopped allegation type content, right? he was mentioned, and then that's when I saw the whole him trying to apply for Streamer University and how he just like, you know, like his crash out, you know, was amusing for you know, him wanting to passionately be there and I think being rejected or some shit like that. And I was like, damn, okay, cool. And then I just threw it to the side, right? And then I saw him on Mafiathon. I was like, what? Okay. This is the guy that I just heard about 2 weeks ago, like on some degenerate shit, right? This nigga was flashing guns and everything on his streams, dog. I was like, what? What are we talking about? What kind of man is this? You feel me? On Twitch, that is, right? Like, I saw this. Like, I really, like, I was like, yo, this might be one of those, you know, crazy kind of, like, streamers. But then he got on Mafiathon. He was mad chill. He was, like, mad, like cordial. I mean, he was himself. It was coming from, yeah, you know, crazy commentary here and there and shit like that. You know, popping his shit, whatever. But, like, he was mad, like, cooperative with the guy. Because I really thought he was, like, kind of crazy where, yo, you can't even hold this man down. Like, it's like, yo, how do we even, you know what I'm saying, attempt to go out in public with this kind of man, right? It's like, I thought he was that kind of fucked up. But I was like, yo, man, actually, W cuff him, even with, you know, taking these opportunities of him getting, well, appearing on other niggas' streams and, like, you know, making something out of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool. Like, so basically my whole point, he's not just chopped. He probably like a smart guy. You feel me? Like, he's not just chopped. Like, come on.
Then he did it wearing a Teletubby outfit.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. This one is self-inflicted. This humiliation right here is self-inflicted, though. When it comes to these humiliation rituals,
so how would you list?
I think this motherfucker probably is into it at this point.
20. I bet. What's your name?
Then he did a face reveal where girls were horrified by his face.
Alright, here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Did you see the Manchester United game?
Nah, look at how he's amused, man. He fucks with it, man. You know what I'm saying? He sees the whole point of it. And I feel like to him, it doesn't even hurt. Look at it. Like, he's amused, bro. Man, come on, man. You kind of fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. I feel like, yo, as long as, you know, if the entertainment is good, it means, you know, we can keep entertaining the people. They can keep coming back for more viewing. And, you know, since that's the case, man, we good, man. Fuck out of here with these kind of... Because at the same time, we gotta understand. We gotta remind ourselves. My boys out there, my young bulls out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we gotta remind ourselves. You're not ugly, you're just broke. You're not ugly, you're just broke. Say it one more time. You're not ugly, you just broke. Right? And I feel like this nigga saw the vision, bro. This nigga was like, yo, I'm finna get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get this money. I'm finna kick it with these, you know what I'm saying, with these respectable people and fuck around and get my own respect. Fuck it. Why not?
The Looks Matter Clavicular appeared on Cheezer's stream and argued that Cuffham was the worst looking streamer.
Yeah, Cuffham, I would say, is arguably the worst looking streamer that I think I've encountered.
Flat out disrespect, bro.
Him and Shnaggy are, it's a toss up on who's worst looking, but he's definitely the worst looking streamer in my opinion that I've ever come across.
So what do you think Cuffham should do to, like, let's say, get above a 5?
Well, when you're this high body fat, when you're this, like, you know, obese essentially, we need to get down to like 10-12% body fat before we can even start to analyze like what the f is actually going wrong. Because, you know, if you can't even see the bone structure, if you can't even, you know, start to address some of the facial features, some of the phalos, like I've got no idea what's going on under this like blubber essentially. So I wouldn't even bother with.
Instead of ignoring this, Cuffham brought Clavicular onto his stream
and to talk about whatever.
Yeah, so basically I saw what you said. Obviously, you know, I reacted to it. You know, I just want to say that I saw what you said that she's a stream. So you think I'm the ugliest streamer ever?
This that Clavicular individual, right? I think I've seen some like crazy allegations with him too. Like niggas, like people don't be messing with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like from what I've been seeing and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I don't know. Like it's just a thing. You know what I'm saying? When people who aren't in, you know, good books, who aren't in good, especially in the present time of day. You know, I'm talking about for the majority, for the most part. Then you know. They're the last people to, you know, talk down on other people on some chop type situation at this point. But yo, yeah, y'all can go ahead and finish off this video. Hello Yasin extras, you feel me? All about the streamers, man. It's not the character, you know what I mean? But I'd say maybe the psychology that develops this kind of character, right? I feel like last time we saw this kind of, you know, not character. Well, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Naquita, everybody, right? So if you're not familiar with Naquita, hey, I don't know how many of y'all that are viewing this are familiar with her. Yeah, just a short version of the cheer, please. Just short versions. Don't keep the claps going for too long, especially if you don't know her, because I just want us to zoom in on the psychological, you know, the psychology that develops this kind of character. As I was saying, last time we saw this kind of thing, not this kind of thing, but I'd say, remember when we were talking about Nina Lin, the female streamer Nina Lin? We had learned that the attachment style, right? If you know these kind of things, yeah, you'll know that attachment styles do affect how you kind of relate with people, you know what I'm saying, as they are developed within your younger years, right, within your formative years. How you attach, how your caregivers attach to you will then inform your brain and, I mean, yourself, your being, right? I don't know, whatever, insert whatever appropriate term that you would rather use there, right? As a kid, right? And then how you develop from that point determines how you attach to people. Well, people, things, but just like your attachment energies. You understand what I'm saying? So with Nina Lin, what we have learned was, you know, she kind of has the, how do they coin it? Anxious preoccupied Lin. Right? So, yeah. Currently, anxious preoccupied would then, wait, let me just let my boy Copilot break that down so that everything is clear from the get-go. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like add a whole lot of fluff to my explanations. Copilot.
No fluff needed. Got it. I'll keep it.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Look, anxious preoccupied. Can you just break that down? Refresh my memory on what that means again. That attachment style. What's that about?
Absolutely. So anxious preoccupied attachment is basically a style where a person often feels a bit insecure about their relationships. They might worry a lot about being abandoned or not being valued enough by their partner. It can lead to seeking a lot of reassurance and sometimes feeling a little bit more emotionally up and down in those connections.
Emotionally up and down in those connections. So you guys will tell me if this is what is exhibited here. I just only want to start that as a starting point, right? I want to begin at the anxious preoccupied. That's what it is, right? I just don't want to get it wrong. Hold on, let me just check something right. Okay, yeah, now we good. We can go ahead and get into it. So yeah, Naquita, as I said, her name is Naquita. The channel right here that we are zoomed into is, as I said, I don't think I introduced it, my bad. Honor Talks, ladies and gentlemen, she got banned for saying this about Tosa people. Here's one common thing, right? Here's the common denominator that I think is something to consider when comparing this woman right here to Nina Lin, is the fact that they both got banned, right? So the banning energy follows people with, you know, the character that's developed from this kind of psychological state of being. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for being like, well, yeah, all over the place. My bad. Let's do it.
Things are not looking good for Naquita. She recently made some comments about people from a certain tribe and got some backlash on social media. This led to people mass reporting her account and getting her banned on TikTok, forcing her to post another video trying to do damage control. I'm Ona and I make weekly videos about things that happen in South Africa. If that's your thing, make sure you subscribe and join the community. For those who don't know Naquita, she's an influencer mostly known for being in a relationship with another popular
relationship. I feel like it is a good time, right? Since we are breaking down attachment styles, I just want to, I don't know, I feel like the theme as of late should be attachment styles, right? In terms of the psychology of, you know, whatever it is that we're trying to break down, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, whatever character it is that we're trying to break down, we're trying to see what, you know, kind of psychological state of being is derived from that. Hold on, let me even see if I'm getting the order right so that, you know what I'm saying, we understand things the right way. Copilot.
Hey there, welcome back.
So, does somebody's psychological, no, is somebody's character developed from, you know, their psychological state of, you know, being, their psychology?
Oh, psychology is fascinating. It's basically all about unpacking what makes people tick, how we think, why we feel the way we do, and how we behave. If you're curious about any specific area, just let me know.
Does it shape character? Does it shape character? Would you say your psychology shapes your character? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Yeah. Psychology and carriers are really intertwined.
Break that down. How, in what way?
Well, for instance, psychology digs into things like why we form habits, or how our childhood experiences shape our adult relationships, or even why certain people react differently under stress.
See, that's why I fuck with you. That's why I mess with you. My boy co-pilot, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah. That's what we're here to understand, right? At the end of the day. So that's why with every individual, like, I want to start at the kind of starting point where it's like, yo, what is the attachment style? You know what I mean? Because your attachment style to just like your reality, your world, your environment, you know what I mean? It is developed from these kind of things, right? Concepts like attachment styles. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess it will be the theme for the next couple of videos. You know what I mean? So, and as we proceed with today's program, her version of it is what we're trying to find out. My bad. I don't know why I'm so like kind of
Bruce. And also for being on the Open Chats podcast. She recently went on a TikTok live speaking about some encounters she had with someone. But instead of addressing that specific person, she chose to come after their entire tribe of people.
I can't talk about close people.
So she was dealing with somebody. Hold on, let me see if I'm getting this right. So she was dealing with somebody who was now getting married to somebody new, right? So to her, this person was now an ex. But then now, instead of, I don't know, for some reason she was feeling bitter, sour about the whole relationship. Of which, you know what I'm saying? It's something that's normal. It's something that women exhibit these days. You know what I'm saying? Something goes wrong, and then it's like, she gotta just feel south for whatever reason. She might be a contributing factor in thing going south, but accountability. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It's literally sometimes a lack of accountability. You know what I'm saying? But then now, it's like, instead of putting it on X, she put it on her ex's whole tribe. I think that's what we and then now, obviously, the ex's tribe, aka other people. You know what I'm saying? A whole plethora of other people, because it's not just that nigga that's part of this tribe. That's the closer tribe. Well, for y'all that don't know that, because in South Africa it's like this whole tribal thing going on. You feel me? With different cultures, or different cultures, and things like. Yeah. Let me not get deep, bro, because we only breaking down the psychology and shit like that. So yeah, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And this closer, tribe is one of those. It's one of the tribes, right? So now she offended the whole people, bro. You feel what I mean? Instead of just like going at the guy. You feel what I mean? No. I want you to follow the kind of thinking, follow the kind of decision making. You know what I mean? And like probably conclude with me, if you may, this kind of the kind of thing that we're breaking down, which is attachment style. That is right.
I can and I will speak about them because they rude as fuck. They have no mannerism.
In the live, she said
they have no mannerism. That's why we have to double down on the decision making, because it can only inform you something about somebody's is it IQ levels, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the quality of decisions that they're gonna make. I mean, yeah, number one, okay, you could have lashed out about the whole people's tribe, the whole tribe as a whole. You could have lashed out, but why do it on social media? You could have lashed out about them on, like, I don't know, wherever you be drinking at, you know what I'm saying, wherever you be kicking it at with you and your couple friends, or your couple cousins, your mother, you know what I'm saying, be like, this, that, and the third about these people, right, of which there's no reason to go at the people, go at the monster that broke you understand what I'm saying? But anyway, it's like, yo, you could have done it in private. Why did you have to do it online? You know what I'm saying? Number two, okay, the elephant in the room. Why go for the people instead of the guy? You know what I'm saying? That should inform you why somebody would do, you know what I mean, an error like. And it's not like, undermining her or demeaning her. It's just, these simple things. It's kind of like in a relationship with a whole lot of red flags, but you as a woman, you keep ignoring those red flags. It's like, no, it's in the little things where you make your better informed decision. Just so she's talking about they have no mannerisms. She's trying to be like they have no manners. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like she's kind of like, how should I characterize this? Like what? She's kind of like directionless passion, like directionless feistiness. It's like the energy hits initially, but then there's no, the filter that it has to be filtered through is not all the way. You know what I'm saying? It's not the wand, dog. It's like, for example, the word she was trying to use, manners. No, they have no mannerisms. I don't know. If you're following along, these are deep conversations, ladies and gentlemen. I hope people is following. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, when I be getting on my psychological kind of breakdown kind of videos, reactions, that is, it's like I feel like people under a certain age or some shit like that, right? Not even age, but like intellectual, you know what I'm saying? Capacity. I don't know, like a certain level of it though. They can understand, they can tap in. If you're not part of that kind of cloth, you're gonna miss things, right? It's gonna be too deep. It's gonna be da 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 da. So I want you to follow along though, right? Let's continue. I'm starting to
all of these people are rude and they don't have mannerisms, which she got roasted for in the comments because
what they be saying, they have no mannerisms. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody got mannerisms. It's just like the kind of mannerisms, right? It's your type of mannerisms. It's like what kind of shit you be on, right? What kind of characteristics make up your kind of mannerisms? It's like everybody got that. But she, we know now she was trying to say manners.
That's not how you use the word.
But dog, bro, South Africans, dog, they can take something as small as this and make it really and blow it out the water. That's why I chose to double down on the type shit. Because I know, my people's be just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yes, sir, Steve.
Spamming, speaking in Xhosa right now. Watch. Yo, the internet,
She continues and says that the people will now spam her comments section. And this proves her point, which I don't really get. If you're saying something negative about people, you will receive negativity back. I don't see how this necessarily means that all people from that tribe behave in that way. Anyways, someone in the comments tries to correct her by telling her that she's generalizing, and she responds by saying that yes, she will generalize because they are rude.
Funny, I am gonna generalize because they are rude. They're very rude. Like, they're so rude. I've never met one nice Xhosa lady in my life that's very kind. I have never. And you're gonna start talking now. You'll see. You'll start talking rubbish. Exactly what I'm saying.
Watching this, I honestly thought either she is very ignorant or she just doesn't know what generalizing is. Obviously, once this reached the public, they did not take it well. It was reposted on TikTok, and the comments were attacking the...
They be saying the craziest things here, dog. I think...
Quida. I usually read comments in my videos, but unfortunately...
Oh, Chichikolo. I feel like, you think things like YouTube be understanding this kind of language? I feel like if YouTube understood the kind of language that is spoken on it, because they were outraged. The people of, people that she was addressing were outraged, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying, like, if YouTube understood this kind of language, because these is what the replies is in, right? It's written in that language. It's like, if YouTube understood this, I dead ass would have had to, blur out this part of the section.
I don't understand most
of these. I literally
they are not
would
English.
be banned, dog.
Please translate for us in the comments if you do understand.
No,
all this
don't do it. Don't do it.
Outrage eventually led to people taking action and reporting Nikida's account. Someone on TikTok...
That's that. When we're talking about women for change, let me not get into that. We're breaking down psychological shit. Let's go.
Posted a video in response to this, pointing out that people should report her because what she said is tribalism.
It's serious, Lendo.
Yeah, and she's right. She's one of the the people that Naquita was addressing, right? She belongs to the tribe, the Xhosa tribe. You know what I'm saying? So she's replying.
Even if you are not Xhosa, if you are against the tribalism, report the account can Naquita on Instagram, on TikTok, on any YouTube channel.
There's no.
By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the video, please click the like button. It's free and it also helps the channel grow. Anyways, she says that it is a serious matter and should be addressed. She also says that if Naquita goes onto the Open Chats podcast and continues to spread such things, they will report the podcast and also demands an apology.
And if this girl continues, I podcast yabo apina vule platform for ba amaxhosa anyeleke again. We are reporting.
No, she was on a podcast. Okay, this podcast that she was on previously, right? Because that's another thing that people are like addressing. It's the podcast that she was previously on. Something of similar nature kind of happened. I don't know if that was the podcast, but I think it was, because she was on this podcast, right? And on this podcast, it's like another tribal, group, tribe, blah blah. I don't even know how to address these things like the right way without people just even feeling offended. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Tyler story when she was on the Breakfast Club. Tyler, the pop artist from South Africa. And then the whole discussion about her ethnicity, right? And she was like, "Yo, I'm colored." You know what I'm saying? And it was a whole thing. So that collective, right? The colored people, because that's what they are in South Africa type shit. You know? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm only clarifying that because Tyler was in the States, and they were like, "Yo, what do you mean colored?" Because colored means people that are melanated, right? So people of color, you feel what I'm saying? So it was a whole kind of back and forth, but that collective of people, right? They were offended, you know what I mean? Like something was said that actually offended them, really. That it was blatant offense, you know what I mean? And then they were coming at it, and this girl Naquita was part of it, you know what I mean? She was part of that podcast episode, you feel me? And it's just crazy. Like, I just want to point it out to just be like, yo, it's crazy how things that are or just conflicts, right? Conflicting energies that are just surrounding tribalism, for lack of a better term, are just following this Naquita girl around, bro. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a pattern at this. Wait, let me just make sure of that, because it might be her or Cyan Bougie, right? I'm not sure. Yo, co-pilot.
I'd definitely say
co-pilot. Was Naquita the guest that was part of the Open Chats podcast episode when they were discussing the colored issue and then they offended colored people?
That sounds like a really tough and sensitive topic to navigate. There's a lot of history
Wait. Listen to me. Was Naquita the guest on Open Chats when the episode in question had conflicting discussions about colored people in South Africa?
It looks like there was indeed a controversy on the Open Chats podcast around August 2025. The hosts made some deeply offensive remarks about the colored community in South Africa, describing the community with harmful stereotypes that caused a national outcry. From what I found, the guests on that episode were Sinotanda Kama and Muthukozi Matabula, and there's
Who were the guests on that episode, on that podcast?
Sure, so the controversial Open Chats episode from August 2025 actually featured multiple hosts who ended up at the center of the issue. Muthukozi Matabula, Somwabele, Lefe Halalele, and Busiswe Radere. These four were the main voices on that particular episode that ended up causing a lot of outrage, so no mention of Naquita there either.
Right, so she wasn't the guest on that. Was Naquita ever a guest on the Open Chats podcast?
Actually, yes. Naquita did appear on the Open Chats podcast.
So I'm confusing her with another episode. Okay, cool. My bad on that one. My bad. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me just, my bad, my fault. Let me just go ahead and retract. You know what I'm saying? My fault. You feel what I'm saying? Why is my?
I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. I had to go back on it. My bad, chat. My apologies. I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. I just had a brain fart.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? I just had to, we finna be a little smoother on this soundboard, by the way. You know what I mean?
Podcast, yeah.
Just got
we
it.
deserve a public apology from this girl. I don't care, but it's not gonna be sincere. Because the same platforms she used to apologize.
She said they will use Naquita as an example, and they did. As of now, Naquita's TikTok account has been banned, and she issued an apology on her IG story. She says that she should have addressed the one person and not the entire community.
That's That's it. Now, what was the reason for you to go and add all these other people for?
And tries to make her
What do you say fuck them for? For what reason?
point by saying that she has a lot of friends from that tribe and they have done nothing wrong to her.
Hi guys, I just want to apologize to the whole Xhosa community. I feel like I should have just addressed one person and not the entire Xhosa community. I mean, I do have like a lot of Xhosa friends and they've never did me dirty. They've never treated me any type of way. They've never made me feel any type of way.
But guys,
You know what I'm thinking? You know what's hitting me right now? It's actually not the attachment style that I initially had, guessed it was. You know what I mean? Because no. We get into we're getting to our conclusion, right? We cook towards our conclusion. That's what that's all that we do. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. Excuse me. So when this segment started, I said she was kind of like, the Nina Lynn psychological makeup, attachment style, which is the anxious, preoccupied, right? She's giving probably kind of anxious, because it's giving anxious, right? Anxiety. No, not anxiety. Yeah, it might be anxiety, because the whole thing of like, you crashing out so hard that you literally gotta damage everything that's around the target that you gotta go for. You understand what I'm saying? You crashing out so hard that you gotta burn everything around you instead of your mans. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, why must you damage? Why must there be other people who have nothing to do with this as collateral damage to that? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like something kind of, fucks her mind up so bad that she literally gotta like pull everything down with her. You feel what I'm saying? And like the one thing that would make me be like, yo, because of the fact that she is such a known figure, you know what I'm saying, online, that is, she's mad known. She got somewhat of a name, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been hearing a whole bunch of things about her, she got some shit going on, you feel me? I think, yeah, even the whole, the fact that, they had to shut down her TikTok, and, that being a thing, you know what I mean? That shows you that, on TikTok, she was something. It was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, so the fact that she got, all this viewership, dog, all this following, all this clout, obviously somebody might just be prone to acting out of pocket because they got that kind of attention, you know what I'm saying? So that must do something. So now when she's when she goes through a phase when she's going through this kind of conflict, break up with the man, humiliated, it might register as humiliation, and now she feels attacked, personally attacked, right? And now as a result, this is how she crashes out. You know what I'm saying? Now her crash out is just like because now you gotta bring everybody, you gotta affect everybody that's like associated to your target, to your mans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There's something that might be deeper there. So it's like every time you crash out, it's kind of like there's a certain kind of anxiety that probably hits you. So that's why I'm gravitating towards like anxious. But she be, it does have the attention seeking thing, or the attention retention, using the attention to drive certain narratives. Matter of fact, let's get deeper in the video,
if we
man.
go back to that live, she said that she has never met a kind person from that tribe, so things are not making sense.
I've never met one nice Xhosa lady in my life that's very kind. I've never.
All of a sudden, she has friends in that community, and they are.
Oh yeah, so I feel like it's this probably image of just like, I don't give them you know what I'm saying? So much so that everything can all fall down. It can all burn and it can all go to ashes. You know what I'm saying? For as long as I feel this way. So that gives the kind of feistiness that's attached to, I would say it's fear, right? It's fear of something. Like, yeah, well, it's the humiliation. Actually, I think that's what it's the fear of humiliation. You actually feel like you're already humiliated. That's why, like, that kind of attack mode, you know what I'm saying, is ready to just like override everything else. You know what I'm saying? Even, you know, the sense of like knowing that other people have nothing to do with this.
Are very nice people. This is where her apology gets shaky. It feels less like an apology and more like damage control. When you contradict yourself,
yeah, I remember her man's
quickly,
Bruce.
it becomes hard for people to trust that your apology is coming from a genuine place. And honestly, this is something influencers struggle with a lot. They speak recklessly, the backlash hits, and only then do they realize that, oh, maybe this wasn't the best idea. By the time the apology comes, people are questioning whether you're actually sorry or just sorry you got caught.
I do apologize, and I'm very sorry. I could have dealt with it in a better way. I could have just said, this person, or this person. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I should have never included.
Why do you only realize that now? You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, yo, the whole effect of like, yo, the whole attention on me. You know what I mean? That's like, yo, I gotta, damn, did I just do that? Like, what? Like, what's about to happen again? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, did I really just do that? Type realization, type epiphany. You know what I'm saying? And then only then, because now, you know, only now she's thinking of like how it's gonna affect maybe your brand, bag, social, your network, your this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But then beyond that, it's like, yo, you only realize, it's like post nut clarity. You realize what you know, the reality of just like what you've done later. You know what I'm saying? And just realize how not worth it was afterwards, after you bust your nut. You know? I'm only pointing that out because now I'm wondering like how she would be like as a live streamer, you know what I mean? She'd be on like she'd be on crazy shit. Like I feel like she'd be on like worse shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a live streamer, maybe on Twitch or some shit like that.
For involved everybody. You know, I really do take accountability for things that I said, and I'm very sorry about it. And yeah, I think I kind of did mess up, and I could have done better. But I am here apologizing to everybody that felt a certain way about me, and everybody that felt like I was wrong. And I'm very sorry, and I really do apologize.
She then apologizes and says that she should have never generalized, but she was warned during that live about generalizing, and she doubled down and said, yes, I will generalize. So now it's awkward because she's apologizing for something she was very confidently doing 24 hours ago. It's hard to convince people you regret something when, in the moment, you're proudly defending it. The first time I got introduced to Nikita was through her beef with Seema from Spreading Humors, and ever since then, everything I've seen of her includes drama and controversy.
You look 50. Oh, from a, you look like a shopping queen. You look 50. With that body, you don't impress me. Have you seen your guys? Have you seen your...
Oh, yeah, she looks mad different here. Oh, I think the one that I was looking for, the color thing was it was Sign Bougie, man. Man, like, put it down in the comments, man. Correct me if I'm wrong type shit.
Even with this more recent drama with Seema, it seems she is always involved in some negativity. Though I will say, in this case, Seema was out of hand when she said that Nakwida has some kind of condition.
I don't know. I think she needs help. Mentally.
Why do you think that?
No.
I understand internet beef, or just beefing with someone in general, but trying to say someone is mentally ill just because you don't like them is a bit weird.
Crazy.
One of the other hosts asked her if she's just saying this from her experience.
I ain't gonna lie, why did y'all draw this nigga's head like this, dog? It's just over. Is it really like, you know what I'm saying? My fault.
Nikita online, and she said yes, which doesn't make sense really.
Man, I don't think, like, personality disorder, something.
Personality disorder. Oh, I think that's what I wanted to break that. Oh my god! What the fuck? My boy Seema in the building. Literally just reminded me, like, okay, I pre-watched this a little bit. Okay, I cheated a little bit. I cheated on y'all a little bit. I pre-watched it until like I pre-watched it until I think it was like a couple minutes, bro. I swear to God, it was like 4 or 5 minutes. I swear to God, it was 4 or 5 minutes. Like, because y'all know how we do, man. Like I know I tell y'all I never pre-watch the thing. I'm just here. It's a raw reaction, everything. Like for the most part, let me say for the most part, 99.997%. It's raw. right? It's only this kind of percentage where I pre-watched it a little bit. So I pre-watched it, and I think, you know why I'm crashing out so hard is because when I was pre-watching it, like, BPD, dog. You know, like, Seema right now, she just was like, yo, some sort of personality disorder, like, literally. Earlier on, like, yesterday, I think, yeah, yesterday, when I was pre-watching it, I was like, yo, this is giving BPD, BPD, borderline personality disorder. Swear to God, bro. Hold on. Copilation. Yo.
Hey there. What's on your...
Yo, break down the personality disorder BPD.
Sure thing. Borderline personality disorder, or BPD, is a mental health condition characterized by intense emotional experiences and instability in moods, behavior, and relationships. It often involves challenges with self-image and difficulty managing emotions. It's definitely something where professional support can really help.
Do you know Nakwida, the content creator from South Africa?
I couldn't find any details on a content creator named Nakwida from South Africa in the recent sources I checked. If there's another name they might go by or any other detail, let me know and I'll try again.
What's a real life example of somebody with BPD that goes through a breakup from a relationship?
Absolutely. Going through a breakup can be incredibly tough, and it often brings up a lot of emotions, sadness, confusion, maybe even relief or hope for a new beginning. Just remember that it's completely normal to feel a whole mix of things and that healing takes time.
You know what I'm saying? That was my little analysis. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out my boy Co-Pilot, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out my boy Co-Pilot. Thank you for the assistance, sir.
Online. He just I think it's online.
I think there was just no comeback from her side, and she decided to make it about mental health, which is out of hand. But anyway, my point is that there seems to be a trend of Nakwida just saying negative things online, or just things that are, quite frankly, not that smart. There's a clip I saw where she's telling people that she believes she's a mermaid.
Wait, I'm a mermaid, right? In case you don't know.
Yeah. Mermaid?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Always swimming. What do you mean you're a mermaid?
Apparently, if I go into the ocean, like the sea, I'll never come back. I'm gonna be eaten by a snake, and then I'm gonna be eaten by a snake, and then my spirit is gonna live with my ancestors in the ocean.
And obviously, she got cooked by the internet for that.
That's what I was saying. Like, people from, you know.
But let's talk about something
crazy,
more
though.
important, the issue of tribalism. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably remember the incident with Open Chat's podcast and the comments they made about color.
Wait, who did she break up with that had her speaking like this with? Who had her speaking like this about Xhosa people? Tell me, Bruce is Xhosa? Wait, Bruce is Xhosa. Is it Bruce? And my boy Co-Pilot doesn't even know. Doesn't have much, information about these niggas. These niggas ain't that like that. You know what I'm saying? Co-Pilot.
Hey again, Seasway. What's on?
Do you know Bruce, the content creator from South Africa?
Sure thing. So Bruce is a South African content creator.
Okay. What's Bruce's current girlfriend?
Right now, Bruce Willis is still married to Emma.
Yo, I'm talking about Bruce from South Africa, the content creator. Who is his girlfriend?
Got it. So Bruce from South Africa, he's been mentioned recently on TikTok, and apparently there's been a bit of buzz around his relationships. Right now, it looks like he's got a girlfriend named Tloni. So that's your current scoop.
What? Who is Bruce's ex-girlfriend?
So it looks like his ex-girlfriend was actually someone named Tloni, who recently got a bit of attention on social media. So there you have it.
Bro, my boy's capping. I gotta update this nigga ass though. Hold on, bro. Nah, why you capping, man? Nah, my boy capping. Hold on. My boy capping, did he just slide in my face, bro? Man, bro, wait. Man. Is this how you spell the name? I don't even know, bro. Hold on. This is what the fuck I'm talking about, and this nigga doesn't even. Are they still, bro? Are they still together? Ain't no telling, do they love or did they kill him? The dominoes have fallen, we can't go back to beginning. This existential crisis, the reason I cannot keep competing. Yeah, nah, I don't think I'm trying to like, I'm saying, this was a month ago though. This was a month ago though. Hold on, y'all remember this one? Tell me y'all remember this one.
Stop trying to defend these girls, bro. Like, if you want to be with them, it's okay. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Baby,
stop.
That's not the case, baby.
You're embarrassing me. You're such a f***ing embarrassment. Dating you is an embarrassment, right? Why the f*** are you even searching for my friend? Why are you searching for my friend?
Which friend?
Why are you searching for my friend? What the f*** you want from my friend?
Which friend?
Are you mad, bro?
Wow, come on. No.
Don't piss me off, don't. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. You have nothing to hide. Sit your ass down. You have nothing to hide. Headphone.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't do it. Baby.
No, you don't understand how you make me feel.
Plus hold on. Now, hold on. This was a month ago, right? I'm reading this right. Let me zoom it in so y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? For the degenerates at the back that gonna claim that they didn't see this shit. This was a month ago. I mean, so Creator cries for Bruce. Cheating, betrayal, lies, Zimbabwe trip, and more. Zimbabwe trip. This nigga Bruce from Zimbabwe. What you talking about? This nigga's a tosser. This is someone else, you know, like me, dog. Like I don't mind, you know, retracting on my work. You know what I'm saying? If I got the facts wrong, we gonna lay some, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get it right. We gonna get it wrong in front of everybody, and then go ahead and get it right in front of everybody. How's that sound for everybody? You feel me? Okay, no. Okay, but you know, we're
colored people. One of the hosts said that colored people engage in certain activities with their family members, and another one said she believes it because colored people are crazy.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what she was part of the shit, isn't it?
I believe that because colors are crazy. Colors are crazy.
And this is where the real problem is. When people with platforms speak this recklessly, it normalizes harmful stereotypes. It creates an environment where...
So I couldn't recognize if it was her or not, because all of these kind of like modern kind of women, you know what I'm saying? They all look the same, but they have this like identical thing. Where you see this Atlanta thing. You see this thing in Atlanta where they call each other twin, and everything like that. I swear to God, like each and every IG baddie, you feel what I'm saying? That is the one thing to whom it could be the most applicable. Twin, you know what I'm saying? Say twin, hey twin shit, twin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it when like a whole bunch of niggas is like calling each other twin for no reason. Well, okay, I get. What am I saying? My fault, y'all. I know it's a best friend thing, a friend thing. It's my partner. It's my this, that, and the third. It's my guy. You know what I mean? I'm just saying though, you know, the context, bro. Like, it fits the most with, you know, these modern day females. You know what I'm saying? Modern day, especially when we talk about like the IG inspired, IG consuming, IG creating, content creating type of female. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the one that has to wear her hair instead of grow her hair. You know what I'm saying? The one that has to wear the nails. The one that has to wear, you know, the makeup. This is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like what y'all like. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? They look the same. It's like one nigga.
All people from this group behave like this.
Yo, this is the picture that they used.
Becomes casual conversation instead of something to immediately challenge. And because many of these influencers are young, unfiltered, and surrounded by friends who won't correct them, they end up reinforcing ideas that have real consequences offline. Somewhere at home, there is a little kid watching your live or watching your podcast who believes what you are saying, and they are going to go out there into the real world and repeat the same things. You can joke with your audience, but when the joke is pushing harmful stereotypes, it's time to wrap it up. But
I'm saying, so like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, kids, first things first.
But the side chick at some point realizes you can never ever, I don't care if the wife at home looking washed. What she did, the wife washed at home.
ReWAD, man, you know, I have to cut Ack off to get to our little, you know, the reason for our little gathering. Oh shit, I think I'm on the wrong scene too. Hold on. My fault. It's good. Good to see you. genuinely. You know, good to see you. You know, me myself, I've been okay, bro. I've been okay. You know what I'm saying? I've been okay. I'm not gonna say I've had better days. It's not my best day. I don't even know what that looks like, eh? So, let me say, I'm yet to have better days. I'm finna coin that into a saying. Why not? What's poppin'? I'm finna, you know, jump right quick into things with Yasin right quick, right? A cartoon creator streamer is mad at KaiSenet's homies. It's like, yo, a lot of things around KaiSenet are like shaky, right? It's like shaky waters. It's like things are not stable, man. It's like aspect after aspect. It's like things are coming out, one thing after another, just coming out after the brother KaiSenet, man. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think the comfortability levels are really where they supposed to be at the moment for KaiSenet, right? Because it's like every little thing that comes out, it's like it has to be salacious. It has to be, especially lately, it has to be negative on some, you know what I mean? Or at least borderline negative. You know what I mean? Like I find that weird. I find that weird, bruh. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't know what to make of it. You know, I mean, the whole, you know, the narrative where it's like, yo, the more hate you get, it's the, you know, it's just how you scale how big you are, really, how, you know what I mean? Like your enemies, your haters. It just means you're doing well, you're doing this, you do. But like for every week, for there to be something every week against you, and then, well, almost every week, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was a whole bunch of things. I don't even want to get into like specifics of what went on at the streamer awards. You know what I'm saying? But for one thing, since we're getting into his homies right here, people not being happy about his homies, well, you know, there was a little something around his homies. So, you know what I mean? Here's another thing. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of it at this point. Just want to see what Hello Yasin got to say about it. Oh, and another thing, we're getting into Gen Alpha. You know what I'm saying? We are getting into Gen Alpha. I will go ahead and take this as a new entry alert, right? Yeah. New entry, like as in new topic point that we can get into. You know, things that we can talk about in terms of breaking down a generation, going through some things, a generation of a collective of people that are affected by things, that go through, you know, similar things, and how they react to a whole lot of things, right? A whole bunch of environmental factors, you know what I'm saying? Online factors. We are, you know, internet tapped, you feel me? But one thing I do want to do before we get into things, right? Before we get into the flow of things, is I want to define for everybody, including myself, what Gen Alpha is, right? Like the range of like the year, time period, or whatever we're trying to call it, of people who are considered Gen Alpha, right? Because we have an idea of Gen Z, millennials, you know, people like that, boomers, Gen X, people like this. But like, I want to be honest, I've never gotten into like Gen Alpha and what that is. You know what I mean? Yo, Co-Pilot, how are you doing? Yo, Co-Pilot, Co-Pilot. Hello? Oh my God, my shit jammed.
Hey, I'm right here. Loud and clear.
No, how are you doing? I asked you how you doing. You didn't get no answer. Something you jammed. Something, you know what I'm saying? What's up? You good though? Okay, let's cut all that. Look, Co-Pilot, what is Generation Alpha? Like, what age range is that?
It sounds like you're trying to get a sense of the typical age range for something specific, right? Maybe it's an event or a product.
Gen Alpha.
Or even just
Gen Alpha.
If you give me a bit more context, I can definitely help you narrow it down.
Bro, you gonna get me pissed off. Generation Alpha.
Gotcha. We're talking about Generation Alpha.
Bro, is it my microphone, bro? Is it my microphone? Can you hear me, man? Be honest.
Yes.
Be honest.
Absolutely. I'm all about
Yeah, what's
that.
Generation Alpha, nigga? Start talking. Damn.
Absolutely. No problem at all. I'll keep it short and sweet. So Generation Alpha is basically the group born from the early 2010s up through the mid 2020s. In other words, it's the kids coming after Generation Z.
Okay, we got it. Generation Alpha from 2010. Okay. Okay, in the building. Jenna Alpha in the building. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's cool. Now, you know what I'm saying? We can kick things off. Because I feel like this might be it, based off of the vocal of this cartoon streamer, right? So it's a streamer.
What's y'all? The Streamer Awards is the gift.
I'm gonna let Hello Yasin break everything down so that we did. But like in terms of the vocal of the streamer that's being spoken about here, gives Gen Alpha
that
vibes.
keeps on giving, because whilst Ray and Rakai have been, misbehaving a bit the past, a couple of days for Ray, but for Rakai it's been the past, a week or so. He's been a bad kid, to be fair. That's why his mama got him grounded. But they had an interaction that just had me dying with how they tried to throw these fellas under the bus. So this interaction was with Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is, I think, one of the biggest VTubers. I think at one point one of the highest subbed channels on Twitch. But this individual, Iron Mouse, goes on and throws these dudes completely under the bus in this clip that I'm going to play you guys right now.
I also saw a tweet about me talking to Rakai and Ray. And a lot of people were saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people.
For real?
That I'm trying to, I'm bending over backwards.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Based off of the voice, I was thinking, yo, you know what I mean? This is a young person, you feel what I mean?
For people,
So that's why I was thinking Gen Alpha, and then I was, you know what I'm saying? Just like Gen Alpha, let's just cover Gen Alpha, you know what I mean?
So
yeah.
untrue. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Why?
What I went through in that moment. So
give me an
let
idea.
me explain to you.
All right, go ahead.
And I'm here with Rob, and we're walking, getting ready to go to our seats, and I get rushed by Rakai and Ray. I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking because I already knew that I was going to get asked something terrible. I knew that they were going to say something rude to me because I just know. I know it.
It was rude to you.
Because I'm used to it. Because I already know what people think. And I already know how people treat VTubers. When a person asks me a stupid question... VTubers. VTube. You know what I mean? Never knew about this concept. Never knew about that. Never knew there was a concept called VTube. So again, you know what I'm saying? New concept alert. Yay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're gonna give that cheer like 2 seconds, right? Because yeah. It's something that's passing. It's a passing thing. But I do want to clarify VTube in terms of definition, right? In terms of like how's it defined? Copilot, what is a VTuber and what is VTubing? Can you just define that real quick for me?
Absolutely. So a VTuber or virtual YouTuber is basically someone who uses a digital avatar, like an animated character, to create video content online. And VTubing is just the act of doing that, using that avatar to engage with audiences. Really neat, right? So what got you curious about VTubing?
Are you familiar with Iron Mouse, the VTuber?
Oh, for sure. Iron Mouse is a pretty popular name in the VTubing world. She's known for her super energetic personality, a really strong singing voice, and a pretty devoted fan base. So yeah, definitely familiar. Are you thinking of diving into the VTubing scene yourself, or just exploring who's out there?
Would you consider
I'm all ears.
God, bro, you are crashing today. Look, would you consider Iron Mouse Generation Alpha?
Oh, I appreciate that. It's always nice to hear. You know, I wouldn't necessarily label Iron Mouse as part of Generation Alpha in that sense. She's more like one of the big names in the current wave of VTubers who kind of helped shape this whole space.
Okay, yeah, I don't think my son got the data. I don't think, my co-pilot got the information on that. But I'm going to go ahead and consider that until proven otherwise, until proven wrong, right? Of which we shall have to go back on our word. Let's continue.
I give them a stupid answer. That's what I have to say. Okay. They asked me what I look like. So I gave them the dumbest answer that I could give them. I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions. Oh. They asked me the dumbest question.
That's crazy.
So I gave them the dumbest answer.
What'd they say?
And I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't me trying to appease anybody.
Right.
It was just me answering in a stupid fashion to get them to leave me alone. After that exchange, and we left, I was visibly shaken, and I
I was with Rob, and I had multiple people come up to me and be like, wow, Mouse, you
You said visibly shaken.
handled that so well. You handled that so well, Mouse.
So first off, Rip, you're probably like, what the hell is going on here? Like, what's happening? Uncomfortable. Okay, right? So you're probably like, damn, yo, what were they asking? It must have
What
been
were they asking? That is what I'm like. I'm like, what did they ask? Like,
crazy interaction for this to happen, right? Well,
yeah.
let me play you guys the interaction
Play
that
that,
happened
nigga.
at the
Yeah.
Streamer Awards.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's Iron Mouse.
Oh, that's her? Hey, what's up? What's good, Ray? Is that her?
What's the word? Oh, what's the word? Hey, Iron Mouse. How you doing?
Oh, shit, we got Rakan in the cut. What's good, man?
Post me.
Oh, shit, that's her?
Oh, wait.
Oh, she said visibly shaken.
Where you at?
What?
Where you at?
I'm in my house.
Oh, okay. Iron Mouse, you are a legend. Yeah.
Agent in the cut. What's up, gang?
What's up?
Wait, quick question.
Yeah. It's good.
Never mind. I don't feel me.
Yeah,
Never mind.
no questions out of you today.
Yeah.
No questions out of you.
Yeah.
Anything you want.
Okay, bet.
Okay, I got a question.
How you look in real life?
You can ask me anything you want. I know y'all picked it up. She said, yo, you can ask me anything you want. Right? Now, you putting that out there that, yo, you can like ask me anything you want. Of course niggas is gonna ask you anything that they want then, right? So now, why are we visibly shaking again? Why are we visibly shaking again? You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't get it, bro. Yeah, nah. Because now you're opening yourself up to you know, exactly that. Like anything that niggas. So now you gonna have to take that on. You know what I'm saying? No matter how heavy it is, or how intense it may, you know, come across. It's like, bro, you said it, bro. Whoa, get it?
I don't look in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
You're right.
Oh, she said I'm ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber. I'm ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber. Yo, I don't know. Okay, look, I don't know whether to call this self-awareness or yeah, it's like, but you know, it's not a stupid answer. Is it a stupid answer? It's not a stupid answer. It's actually a W answer, like, because like I wouldn't expect it from somebody who's bro, clearly you are. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why you like chose the lane of VTubing, right? You have certain insecurities about you. You know what I mean? And you being, you know, open about it. Bro, I'm ugly. So now it's like, what? Like, why are we shaking again? Like, what's the reason for us being shaken? Is that what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. My fault.
Are you black or white?
I'm Latino. I'm Puerto Rican.
Whoa! Caloque.
Is Peanut technically a VTuber or not?
Am I technically a
No,
VTuber?
Peanut.
Oh, man, he's a VTuber. What the?
Oh, okay.
Hey, she even got like some bite to her too.
Nice to meet you.
Like, what the fuck?
Mouse.
She got some
So
bite.
here, yes, so there's a man holding the iPad that the VTuber is calling into, and the VTuber is at home. So they're just asking questions and they're kids, dog.
Nah, here's one thing that I do want to add though, bro. Like W, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm not gonna lie. The streamer community, first of all, right? Yes, facts. The streamer community, and the fact that they opening up for, you know, unheard of before, at least by me, type of content creation, right? They like, shout out to the fact that they opening up for such people as VTubers. Yep, you know what I mean? I've never heard of this, and they have room reserved for this kind of content creation at an award show, like, right? You know, and they have like a whole person, bro, like just holding the thing all fucking night. You know what I'm saying? All night. Like, what if this nigga gotta go, like, you know, on his bathroom break? You know what I'm saying? What if now he's pressed as fuck, like trying to go take a shit? Does he take that screen with him? You know what I'm saying? Does he go take a shit with Iron Mouse on his chest, like holding her like this? You feel what I'm saying? So, but it's cool. It's amazing because now it opens up obviously another lane, another category of just like content creation that people can like jump into. You feel what I'm saying? Where it's like it even considers, okay, I'm gonna chop this up in the moral of the story in terms of what I feel like it considers. You feel me? In terms of today's energy and what's going on. But you feel me? Bro, it's only in the West that I know about this shit. Like, it's only in the West that I know that they doing this shit. That's, you know what I mean? Like VTubers. Let me say, you know, maybe Europe too, probably. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Fuck. Wait. Copilot. Yay! Copilot. Yo, Copilot.
Hey there, Sizway. Good
Yo,
to have
yeah.
you.
Do you have any data of where VTubing is practiced the most in the world?
So, VTubing's really big in a few hotspots around the globe. Japan is definitely at the top of that list. It's where the whole VTubing phenomenon kicked off, and it's still the core hub today. You've got major agencies like Hololive and Ninja Sanji there, but it's also booming in the West. Big creators in English and Spanish are popping up, especially in the US and Latin America. So yeah, VTubing's kind of a global phenomenon now. Are you thinking of checking out some VTubers, or maybe trying it yourself?
Yeah, like, what's the VTubing scene in Africa? How does that look?
Yeah, so the VTubing scene in Africa is definitely smaller compared to places like Japan or the US, but it's growing. The budding community of African VTubers who are experimenting with the format, and they're bringing in some local flavor, cultural references, and unique styles. So it's definitely a space to watch as it evolves. Are you curious about any particular country, or just...
No, what I am curious about is what generation is more involved in VTubing? Would you say it's more Gen Alpha or Gen Z or even Millennial or even Boomers? Like, what generation is like most into it like that?
Oh yeah, it's definitely more of a Gen Z thing. I mean, millennials are into it too. They're kind of the older siblings of the scene. But Gen Z really took VTubing and ran with it. And Gen Alpha, they're like the next wave coming up, so they'll probably just grow up with it as a normal part of their digital landscape.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? So it wasn't really in the West. It came up from the East, right? From like Japan. So
I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. I had to go back on it. My bad, chat. My apologies. I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. That's what I'm for.
Shout out the Japanese, bro. Right? I guess. Yeah. VTubing, man. What I think it does though is the fact that, you know, it masks a lot. If we consider it, it masks a lot because somebody is behind not only, you know, their camera and, you know, just not only can their face be projected on the screen, but their face is not projected at all. It's just their vocal. You know what I'm saying? So they're not hiding behind a camera. They're hiding behind an avatar. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even meaning that to what is this, to come off as condescending. You understand what I'm saying? You know, the fact that it moves that way, the fact that that's the energy, it opens up for a whole lot of people to partake in content creation that wouldn't traditionally partake in terms of just like putting yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Your acne prone face. You know what I mean? Your zit prone face. You know what I'm saying? It's like your insecurities about, like, it covers a lot of insecurities while opening up a space where people can really not be themselves, but like have an aspect of them be authentic and them being comfortable with expressing that aspect of themselves,
like,
which is just your vocal at that point, right? It's just your voice, right? And your mind, yeah, your ideas, everything is just right. Yeah,
Kai
you get
is
it.
still under 18, but Ray is, you know, I think he's in his 20s, but they're just
shit,
just have
Ray's older.
This innocent, jovial nature where they're just having fun and they're asking questions that kids would ask. And you're not going to say a kid is, you know, they're asking something disrespectful. Like, what do you mean? They're like, yo, what the hell you look? This is what a normal person asks. This is the funny thing. Like, I'm already outside of the norm knowing what a VTuber is. Like, if you even know what that is, the definition of a VTuber, you're already slightly outside the norm. It doesn't mean you're weird. You just ask a normal person on the street, hey, do you know what a VTuber is? They're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Get this guy out of here. Somebody get their manners. Now, if you're watching VTubers, that's a whole different story, but they're normal to ask questions. Like, yo, what are you looking like? This and that. That's the first question that anybody's going to ask. And there were multiple times where she said, well, where she could have left, right? She could be like, hey,
could have left? Bro, what are we talking about? She could have left? How? You know what I'm saying? Wait, she could have left? How? She's in the comfort of her own home, bruh. Left and go where? Left as in this nigga switch off the phone, the device? The tablet that he's holding, right? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
thank you guys, we gotta go right now. My number 2 is, I don't know if she was lying. Now, the ugly response is like, oh, of course I'm hideous. That's why I'm a VTuber. I think that's a funny response. That's a response that, it's a good response, to be honest. Like, you're not gonna be like, no, actually, it was an appropriate response. But when the Puerto Rican thing came up, I was shocked because this has to be the softest Boricua I've ever seen. Number 1, I mean, I don't even think I've ever met a Puerto Rican woman, Puerto Rican girl, and I've interacted with so many that was even into like anime stuff, let alone we're talking.
That's stereotypical, my brother. Don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't press on that too hard.
VTuber?
I get canceled, I think.
And being a VTuber and being this sensitive? That's like a trifecta that never comes together.
For real?
So this is already the softest Puerto Rican girl, woman that I've ever seen. And then this leads you to think, it seems like this person, Iron Mouse, when you look at the clip where she was talking about the situation and saying, oh, people are saying that I'm defending or I'm doing this. This person is in a hostage situation. And they're in a hostage situation to their own freak show of an audience. Yes, these people are freak shows. How are you going to... And then talking about being visibly shaken.
Visibly shaken is what had me visibly shaken. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Why? Like, what do you mean? You know
virtually shaken, okay? Like,
oh, virtually shaken. Hello, Yasin. Yo, virtually shaken. You know what I mean? Because look, I would imagine, you know what I'm saying, being visually shaken. You know what I mean? In the context of a VTuber, I would imagine just like the guy holding the device and just like shaking it like this, and you're literally visibly shaking. But it's like, I feel like, yeah, shout out, hello Yasin, man. The appropriate term for that is virtually shaken. Yeah, because yeah, you're virtually. But then again, it's like, how are you shaken? You know what I mean? I think, okay, let's work with virtually shaken for now until we come up with an appropriate word, because I don't think shaken is the one. You know, maybe virtually triggered. I don't know. Shaken? What's shaking, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Let's stay on code right here. And this is the thing, man. I really dislike this side of streaming and the way that they treat a Ray or a Rakai. Like, for instance, Rakai doing that whole stealing bit, him calling Cutie Cinderella crazy. Yeah, that's disrespectful. Yeah, he got handed down a ban. That's fine. Ray, he really doesn't do too much, but people are like, yo, why does he talk like that? Well, he talks like that because he learned English via Kai
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
So why are you asking why a guy has that accent? He didn't grow up in Irvine with a bunch of Asian and white people. He didn't learn English in, I don't know, he didn't go to university for English. He didn't go learn English in the UK. This guy learned English, barely the amount of English that he had, through watching English content. And then when he moved, the intensive practice he got of English was in Atlanta, literally, because those guys lived in Atlanta, and it was with Kai Cenat and all these other guys.
He had no choice
so of
but
course
to learn.
He's going to sound like them. So that's one of the most annoying things that people talk about. And then this whole uncomfortable thing, right? I hate how we've degraded. You know what would have been uncomfortable? You should have felt uncomfortable if he slapped that iPad down and crushed.
What I'm saying, bro.
Crush the screen. That's when you're like, yo, I felt uncomfortable.
Nah, but even then, it's not discomfort. Like, they could have smacked the iPad. They could have smacked that screen off of that man's hand. It still wouldn't have been considered discomfort, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? It still wouldn't have been considered discomfort, nigga. Discomfort is like, you know, it's a sensation. It's a physical sensation. Now, that physical sensation happens, you know, on your body wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying? So now, what discomfort is you feeling? The fact that they slapped the iPad that was on another man's lap? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Well, that happened. It's not discomfort, bro. Maybe the frustration that now, you know, you're disconnected. You were connecting through that man's screen, and now you're now disconnected. You cannot, you know what I'm saying? You cannot visibly engage with what's going on at an event where you're virtually at, right? Like I'd crash out over that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say discomfort. I felt uncomfortable. No, like I felt annoyed. I wasn't not annoyed even. It's frustrating. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Now I can't even see this shit. Now I'm upset now. You know what I'm saying?
I was a little bit scared by that. You're in the safety of your own home.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, come on, dog. What are we saying?
People are going to stop taking this stuff seriously because we have de-escalated, right? We've de-escalated from angry, justifiable reactions to, hey, I was at this award show and I was like crawling back to the bathroom and this guy pulled up on me and he grabbed me and he just didn't say anything and I was like trying to get out of there and he was trying to get up on me. That we've gone from that, and I don't mean that in streaming. I just mean like in accusations that people pretend are a big deal. We've gone from that, which is like, yo, you just say the chick, to, oh, this guy brushed past me and touched me, right? To, oh, this guy said some comments to me and was trying to get with me. To, oh, this person is asking me questions and made me feel uncomfortable. And the uncomfortable we're talking about is him asking you simple questions like, oh, what's your are you black or white? And the other guy asked you, oh, what do you look like? That's it? Like, somebody could have felt uncomfortable for millions of different reasons. One of which being this person probably didn't take their anxiety meds. Oh man, you forgot to take your meds. You're uncomfortable. This person, you're in the wrong seat. You're uncomfortable. You know how many times people feel discomfort during the day? And we're supposed to take allegations of feeling uncomfortable as something serious? Get out of here. This is not serious. This is ridiculous. And this, like I said, this Iron Mouse individual is in a hostage situation because, frankly, you said, ask me anything. AMA. Or imagine someone hops on Reddit. They do it.
Ask me anything, bro.
This person asked me this. You said, ask me anything. And they ask you some of the most tame things you could possibly think of. But because their audience hates a Rakai, because they hate a Ray, because they hate people associated with that side of streaming, and they will always hate them. Like Agent, for example, he's somebody that does a really good job. He's just been in the game for so long. He's a vet. But I don't think they like Agent either. They don't like any of these people. Why don't they like them? I don't know, to be honest. But they just need a reason to hate on them. So now Iron Mouse is in the crosshairs in the same way that Cutie Cinderella was in the crosshairs for hanging out with FaZe. Like, she got put through the ringer. They were doing her like Scarlet's letter. Like, they were frying her at the stake. Not Scarlet's letter. Oh, I'm tripping. That's a different thing. That's where they stamp you for not being pure. Well, it is kind of like Scarlet's letter. They were doing her like that, having her go through not a humiliation ritual, but whatever Jaime Lannister's sister was going through when they were parading her through the streets and people were just throwing shame at her. That's what they did to her because they accused FaZe of some allegations of not liking, people that rock on that LGB side. And it's like, dog, are you serious? This is insane. But that's the audience that Iron Mouse has developed. And now it's time to just, let me just throw them under the bus because I felt uncomfortable. You did not feel uncomfortable. Don't lie to me.
Bro, the whole thing of using your audience to weaponize somebody else is actually something it's on the rise. You know what I mean? For some reason, it's crazy. But I feel like people are being aware of the communities that they are developing around their name, right? Their online presence. Then it's like they know how to take an angle to just like go at people. You know what I mean? I'm just mentioning that as a sidebar. You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy.
You did not. Now, I do think that she felt nervous, but if she felt nervous, why would you open it up to them asking you more questions? You're like, oh, ask me anything. You could have just been like, oh, hey, yeah, nice to meet you guys. Sorry, I don't really like to talk about that. You can't even say, oh, I was nervous what they were going to do to me. You're not there. Like, if you can't say it via an iPad, when are we going to say you are the problem? If you are too terrified to say, oh, hey, we got to go, we're in a rush, or something like that, you're the problem. That's it. Yes, we are victim blaming in this situation. Iron Mouse is not a victim in this case. Get the hell out of here with that. They did not disrespect you in the slightest. And then you even get a response from XQC in this situation that I'm gonna play you guys right now.
At no point did I get to feel that there's something uncomfortable happening. I feel like she's opening the dialogue up for more interaction.
Bro, look, and here's another thing that we gotta get into. I'm somewhat getting into the, I'm not gonna lie, to a point where it might feel ridiculous, but as time goes, I guess we'll find out with time why certain laws may just be, necessary. You know what I mean?
I think 3 times I saw a fork at which she could stop talking or just move on, but she's inviting new dialogue.
That's what I'm
like she says, ask me anything or whatever. And then after she's playfully talking about where she's from, whatever. I'm not getting...
See, the fact that XQC is even trying to say, well, like, if we analyze the situation, there were multiple breaking points or forks where Iron Mouse could have decided to exit this social interaction. Well, number one, this person is probably not socializing with anybody. We don't know. It could be like a Batman suit type of thing where Iron Mouse is living a completely separate life and is always outside and then just comes on stream to, you know, do her job, and their job is being a VTuber. Sure, but the fact that we are even analyzing it to this degree is the crazy part. This person's a weirdo. That's it. She's a weird, and this is why, yo, they already think they're the villain. I feel like they should just go full on, like, take on the villain role, no yay, and be on some menacing activity. Like, just start getting disrespectful. Just start actually getting disrespectful, because they don't like you anyway when you're trying to be nice. And you can tell, does these guys' intentions seem to disrespect that person, virtual tuber, whatever the case may be? No. And this is the saddest thing ever, because
there was no disrespect detected from me, Your Honor. I'm not gonna lie.
Because Ray actually replied to this, and you could tell that he felt like, damn, you know, like, I didn't mean to harm this person. I'm gonna play.
Oh, look, and look, like, I can even kind of understand, you know, if we were to say, like, this nigga Ray is traumatized by this because of, you know, again, bro, the whole Saeed thing with Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, right? The whole, you know, I reacted to it on Streamerverse. Go check that out. But yeah, if you know, you know, bro. It's like, that shit is like, yo, it got niggas moving extra careful, and I can understand why, right? So it's like every single little thing you gotta, like, yo, shit, did I, you know, do anything wrong here? You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back and, like, make sure, and, you know, you gotta clean up your words. You gotta go back on it.
I'm sure.
You gotta go back on it.
I had to go back on it. I had to go back on it.
That's a fact.
I had to go back on it.
Understand what I'm saying? So I feel like with Ray, this is him. This is his I gotta go back on it moment right here.
You guys that clip right now.
Yo, my Iron Mouse, I still apologize for making you uncomfortable at the end of the day.
I gotta go back on it.
I hope you're doing good at your home, and I hope you getting better, okay? Everything is straight positive. Iron Mouse, we like you. You're cool. You're cool. You're a cool person.
But then it's like, yo, think about it. It can, like, border, you know, on the boundary of, like, it not even being genuine. You know what I mean? And performative. It can be performative to a certain degree, because it's now like you have to go back, you know, to a situation where you probably don't even mean. You have to do things that you don't mean. Oh, we like you, we love you. It's like, bro, I don't even know you. I just met you at the event, bro. I was just, like, excited to see you on some shit, and then, you know, now it's this. It's like, huh? It's like, damn, no. Okay, look, we love you. Please don't come for my life, please. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, come on, bro. Like, this shit was not deep. Iron Mouse. Let's relax. You know what I'm saying?
And I just hope. Next time you stream. Yeah. Just.
What happened?
Just
what?
Be. Yeah, let me calm down. Hold on.
Yeah,
I don't know. What the fuck I'm saying, bro.
Man, they got my boy Ray. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. They got my boy tripping, man.
It's still love, bro. The streaming world is still love, bro.
Bro, it's been love. It's never been love. It's never not been love, bro. I don't know why this kind of thing is even, like, you know what I'm saying?
But next time, I don't want to see you, okay?
Facts, though.
I don't want to see you again. This is all I gotta say, bro.
Saying, clip. You're making things weird, bro. And like I feel my boy Ray for this. 100%.
There's no more. Please send no more clips of Iron Mouse in my chat, and I will not react to anything Iron Mouse, and I will not watch Iron Mouse stream. I will not react to anything clip, any Iron Mouse clip. I mean, I just did, but after the whole shitload, I will not react to any clip of Iron Mouse.
Facts.
And that'll be all. Shout out to you, Iron Mouse. You're a very cool person, bro. And I apologize for making you uncomfortable.
You know why I say it's actually performative? Did you see what Ray just did right there? He was like, yo, shout out Iron Mouse, you're a very cool person. Nigga, where? When? You didn't even met her, and how is she a cool person? You know what I'm saying? You could have said, you're a cool avatar. You know what I'm saying? You're a cool avatar with a voice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You're a cool cartoon motion picture with a voice. I don't know. You're a cool person. Person. Saying you're a cool person, I have to experience your personality. I have to experience your persona. I have to experience you in person. Nobody seems to have, well, within the streamer thing, within the, you know, content creation thing, nobody seems to have interacted with her in person. She's a VTuber, dog. are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So things have to be performative, and therefore I get the fact that, yo, you know what? I don't even want to. Okay.
Big bro must have tapped him on the shoulder or something, because it doesn't seem like he wanted to make this apology. It does seem sincere though. Like he was convinced that he did something.
No, it seems sincere in the fact that, you know what? Let me just clear this. You know what I mean? So that my name is cleared out of here, and then anything that's attached to this person I just interacted with from here on going out, I never want anything to do with type shit. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be ready for that.
What the hell did I do wrong? And I like the approach where he said, like, listen, I don't want to see this person. I don't want to interact with this person. I don't want you guys mentioning this person. And I don't ever want to cross paths with this person.
That's
and when he's talking about like, oh, nah, I believe this is a cool person. No, they're not cool. They're lame.
Not.
How about we be honest, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, quit all that performative shit. They're not cool.
No. Like, you know, I think people overuse lame or corny, but this is the definition of lame. This person is a weirdo. And this is the problem. I don't think that Iron Mouse is the weirdo in this case, because it's the audience that's, it's like, yo, gun to your head, name 5 EDG songs. It's like that.
Another thing we got to consider. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, the whole parasocial thing, especially when you get like creators that follow the direction of their audience, you know what I'm saying, they don't have any backbone to like act off of their own volition, act off of their own intention, and off of their own agendas. You know what I'm saying? So obviously chat, whatever chat say goes. Whatever chat say go. You know what I'm saying? So chat probably was all up in her V mind, V brain, V2 brain, right? Just like spamming certain things, like, nah, this was weird, and this was that and the third. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't let the situation go, where it's like, even from her side, it's performative and not genuine, right? We can like safely assume that kind of thing. So it's like, yo, dog, like, just, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand it when people get to this kind of point. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, your chat is why you're even saying what you're saying in the first place. Like, you know you're doing that shit. You know what I mean? So break it down. Get into the moral of the story. We're gonna go ahead and do the moral of the story real quick. You know? So what happened to the streets, man? Really good question, man. Really good question. Really good question. Now, Sean C, right?
What happened to the streets?
One of our biggest music enthusiasts. I think after YouTube's biggest music nerd, Scrantano, Scamtano. No, I'm kidding. Anthony Fantano, man, come on. I feel like he's in that lane. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the streets? Album reaction. Let's see how the man Sean C feels about it, bro. I don't know. Like, I've been giving Sean C, you know, a watch. You know what I'm saying? Some of my attention from time to time. I be doing that. You know what I mean? He's got interesting takes, and he's got like unpopular takes. That's another thing that I can respect about my boy Sean C right here. So yeah, all right, let's get into it.
What happened to the streets?
It did happen.
Now,
that's a good question,
when I initially heard about this album coming out,
what did you
I thought to myself, you know what, Self?
What?
This could be a very unique opportunity for 21 to dive into his artistic bag, or conceptual one, based off of who the album cover represents. For those who don't know, this is album art that references artist Kerry James, I'm forgetting the remainder of it, I forgot. Kerry James Marshall, I believe. And the original artwork piece is something akin to this image is the artist who was a shell of his former self to some degree.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, this art piece looks like Skrilla, dog. To some degree, dog, it's giving Skrilla, dog. It's giving, I don't know. This is something Skrilla would come out with, right? If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. Like, no, respectfully, Skrilla. Like, shout out Skrilla, but yo, I'm just saying.
This artwork references a book that is from an author. It's called Invisible Man. And like the idea of the book is kind of trying to find your identity outside of being black. You know what I'm saying? In a culture that only sees you for the color of your skin. So I'm asking all of those things, and I link all those things together and look at this cover art. And I'm wondering, like, is 21 Savage potentially going to go into the difficulty of trying to be an artist in a world where people only see you as potentially a black man, trying to be an artist, or trying to be a gangster, trying to be this, trying to appeal to so many different things, and then ultimately having a loss of who you are, or not being able to fully express who you are based off of those things. So I have high hopes. People have shot them down and said you shouldn't expect anything. I have been told to levy my expectations before. I know what 21 generally delivers, so if he don't end up going that route, I'm okay with it. You get what I'm saying? We got What Happened to the Streets. Where you from? First record. Somebody got a pussy counter.
Don't ask me about Metro or Drake. Play with either, get shot in the face. Pussy cold. And these hollows will hit you with Clayco.
It's already.
Real nigga, I got fake friends.
Oh yeah, shit. I don't think. No. Let me not do that. I don't think I even gave my list of like my favorite ones, right? Or did I? Cause like yeah, like my favorite ones. Let's do a list right quick. So I got in the first one, right? First, okay, no particular order. I got fuck. I'm trying to remember the things off the top of the. Okay, where you from? Now we are gonna give it to where you from. We're gonna give it to dog shit. Dog shit. We finna give it to dog shit for real. No man, not cupful, not cup. I think I even wrote them down. Hold on. Step Brothers, nigga. Come on, Step Brothers. Let's get it. You feel me? And why you disturbing me, scanner, nigga? You feel me? Step Brothers, yes. We got Step Brothers in the cut. Kind of dog shit, right? Oh yeah. What else? Pop It? Yeah, Pop It. Pop It. Pop It got a smooth little vibe. Like I like the bounce on Pop It, right? Pop It got a smooth little bounce. Fuck man, let me not, you know what I'm saying, take up a whole lot of Sean C's time. I feel like that's my list right there. What you got, brother? Nah, where you from is hard as shit.
But we keep pose cause the streets colder. You ain't like that, stop capping. Ops funny like they tough haddish. Rock out with the stick.
How we feel about that first song? That first song was nice. I don't know if I expected anything else. You know what I'm saying? The intro makes a lot of sense.
What I'm saying, bro, the acquired taste, dog. He got that, and I feel like Sean C, you understand that.
Since he has some nice bars on there. It got to a point where
I feel like, yeah, you're part of the Savage niche.
You know, we getting a little lengthy here for an intro. North and South Pole bar. I mean, that shit was hard. Not a bad intro.
He a pole boy. He a blick boy. He a pole boy.
Track number 2.
I'm the type that hit a bitch and won't give her a crumb. Pass her ass the blunt, bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, I fucked with that line.
Tell her hit the dime.
What beat is this? I think I'm.
And it just tells us about like, again, how he feels about like these hoes that he be hitting. It's like, yo, with me, bro, it's like I'll just pass you the blunt, nigga. For giving you some money, I'll pass you the blunt, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's your reward for hitting this dick, right? This nigga they hit the blunt, bro. What are we talking? You know what I'm saying? What are we talking? So I feel like, you know, it tells us something about this dynamic with Lotto, because you know what I'm saying, the people that you may mess with allegedly, may just like, you know, and then you come up with the imagery of how, you know, how you treat the people that you mess with, like romantically or whatever. It's obviously gonna reflect on the type of person that you mess with. You know what I'm saying?
Still on the euphoria from the first track. This track not good. I don't know. Like in my mind, I'm still thinking like I still think it's somewhere in my head that this track hasn't started yet. That's what I think I'm thinking.
Shit,
you think it would be a beat that you would get? You know what I'm saying? From like 05, 06, and Gucci would be doing the ha ad libs for the hook or some shit like that.
Yeah.
21, you not Gucci, man.
Love killing, he a gun man. Watch him shoot an M16 nigga with one hand. Round broke nigga make him pop.
Yeah, I can't hear that hook again. I'll be honest. I think like the hook just works against him right there. Like you literally sound robotic in comparison. You gotta get a little bit of like with your shit.
We got shit. But that's why I'm saying, like, I came to the conclusion that it's like, yo, this nigga is an acquired taste. If you've never acquired the taste by now, you'll never get it, right? It's like you'll never understand the niche if you're not part of the niche, bro. You won't understand what he's trying to do, and I feel like, you know, with a 21, you know, it's only a handful of people. Well, not a handful. It's a lot of people. When we're talking about his niche has grown, right, over the years. But it's like, yo, it's not your you know, conventional, you know, hip hop listener or that can understand this kind of shit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything about you, brother. Like, you know, your level of tapped inness with Savage. But you know, the thing is, I feel the exact same way, and I feel like I didn't understand why this song is on here, especially in the big 2025.
Who's on the track? This cannot be bad.
But yo, he's, you know, it's a mind of his own. It's a niche of his own.
No, I ain't sell my catalog cause I got real guts.
Oh yeah, you know what? I actually thought about that, not selling your catalog, but you got real guts. Of course, you can't sell your catalog, bro, if there's no value in that motherfucker, right? Because it's nothing but just like street code, death threats, and whatever that comes with the streets with your shit, dog. It's like, understand what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, Savage might have just like calculated that value and be like, yo, this kind of thing might not be all the way valuable. That's why it's not even worth selling my catalog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sell my catalog, but I got real guts. Because I got real guts. Look, it is a nice little creative spin on things, right? On the fact that you know, there's no value on your catalog. I don't know, because that's what I'm saying, bro. Your shit is too niche, dog. It doesn't appeal to something wider. You feel what I'm saying? So who's gonna buy it? Like, what are people gonna do with your catalog?
Pump, gave his ass a couple bucks. Just so fine, I got her pregnant off my pre-cum.
I mean, that's how pre-com work though. Like, what? Sometimes y'all gotta like, whatever. It's like anatomy and shit.
I was asking for the perks, you know I keep some. She keep sucking me like that, and she gon' be some. And you're orally, I know they got it. I know they get.
And I think Savage and Lotto might just be into like, you know what I'm saying? They might just be into rough sex. I might hit you a couple times and you might bleed some shit like that. Like what kind of imagery is you painting? Like what kind of bedroom imagery is you painting about the people that you fuck? That's why I was like, these kind of things, they reflect on the kind of people that you come out with in the public. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on. I know y'all know like the speculations and the rumors and, you know, seeing them pop out in certain events. Come on, man. What kind of imagery people, you know, people supposed to conclude?
Yo, what happened to the streets, bro?
Did happen,
gangsters
bro.
saying aura over the phone? Come on,
Gangsters tapped in, Sean. Gangsters tapped in. See what?
I know y'all niggas we all 30, but come on, dude. We can't be doing that.
Not probably say WL. W body. Yo, that was a W body, Slum. No, W body, blood. No, that was an L take, gang. That was an L take on Crip.
On the album.
Nah, that's just like that's for. You know, I'm not involved in any of that. It's just example. It's just research purposes. I think.
Out on the call. You gotta mute that one, like censor it so it sounds like he said something else.
I've been posted all day. I'm a zone 6 nigga for real. Shit for a minute. Yeah. I came from the place where you gotta go spend it. If you pussy with it, then somebody taking with it. You got them chains on. Why this shit get chilly? Long slid for your brother and he got killed. You a bitch though.
Yeah, that's just like a case of a song overstaying his welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Not many changes sonically speaking. 21 keeps the same flow his entire verse. Young Nudie pretty much does the same thing. Real disappointed in Young Nudes here. I really am, because I would have expected just like.
Bro, I don't even know why the niggas verse is on there. Like, I don't like, man, Young Nudie, bro. I've always had trouble understanding Young Nudie, but I think we're gonna get there one day.
Like a little bit more animation with the delivery, you know what I'm saying? But he gave like a pretty standard verse. It was better, but what are we comparing it to? Like, the shit really smell that crazy when it's like next to ass that hasn't been showered? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, what
that's B.O. That's like, what? There's a sour smell to it because it's like, nigga not showered, it's the B.O. and the shit. Right?
What we really doing here is just like, it could have been something. And it was interesting in the beginning, but it just kind of, you know, 4 minutes might have been a little bit too crazy. Cut full at track number 4.
The way we grew up, our childhood, our parents worried about way stronger things.
Whoa.
How'd you fuck with this one?
I was selling mid-grade in middle school. Bad bitches love me cause I whack shit.
I fucked with only the
You gotta come harder than.
I fucked with the sample, right? The beginning parts of the sample that they used, the sample loop. Right, especially for the intro part, like once it gets to the verses and things like that, yeah, like the redundancy is kind of apparent. I'm not gonna lie.
That was so much energy just built up, bro. The beat dropped and you did at the same time.
Anticlimactic.
Get the dial tone.
Whoa, what? Ejaculate, bro. What? You gotta turn up now, right? If you start spitting this one, go crazy.
What the fuck up? What do you mean ejaculate, bro? What do you mean ejaculate, bro?
No, like as in he was going. Like, as in it was anticlimactic. He was going up, and then he kind of got stuck there. Wait. Are we even still moving up? Wait. No. Hold on. Are we even moving down now? What? Are we dropping it? Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, is you getting there or what? It's like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's like, you know, I think maybe, fucking an ugly hoe. You know where it's like, yeah, there's no coming. Like I'm not getting there. You feel what I'm saying? So, okay, I don't know. Let me not speak for your chat, dog. Like I know these chat circles be full of like just degenerates. I'm like,
what are you talking about?
What is he talking about? Fuck.
Hit his ass in the arm. Now that nigga got a cast on. Watch me work the corner like the rent, dude.
Wait, it says 2 minutes 40 seconds. He stopped rapping, but it's going until 3:27.
Oh my
What's
God,
gonna happen next?
Growing up, this generation, they see that. They see
of course.
rap.
Of course, a recorded call or a voice note or some shit.
Think, right? And I'm
Chill for a whole minute. He's just like filling in the gaps and some like weird tip though.
Not forcing it either. I'm just saying what could potentially be. We had what seemed to be, you know what I'm saying, a phone call from Young Thug in the intro of that song, where he's talking about all the things that we trying to cope with.
I wasn't aware of that.
Dealing with our trauma. Then the whole song, 21 talking about all the shit that he got material-wise. Then at the end of the track, we got a voice note / vocal from a lady that's in the car talking about what people are willing to do and for XYZ and how, like, you know what I'm saying, material mean everything. So maybe it's just the same situation. He just reconfirming what the song type about. I'm not coping. There's a little concept in there. So if you really dig deep and you like break the full part of the cup and you take it, you make it half, pop it with Lotto. Shit.
With my shirt off. 21.
Lotto has kind of like a light-headed, you know, ambient kind of vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? I like the bounce. It's like kind of pure born-ish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bitch, man, with a kitty cat, me out. Yeah, 9-figure money.
Of course. Now, of course. No, man, why are we surprised? Sean, why are we surprised, bro? You got his girl on the thing, right? So obviously they gonna indulge us on just like what they be getting on, bro. Chill.
Fucking queen, and it's fine. If it's less than 9 condoms,
nigga.
No, bro. What? It's too much though, right? Yeah, I get it.
Fuck, dude, like that long? It's just that's almost an endless stretch of ass bars. Come on, you gave me straight ass.
Yo,
2 whole cheeks. From the meow bar to the 9 condoms.
Gotta fuck with the vibe.
There was nothing good in between that. The beat not doing nothing unique enough for me to overlook what you're saying, bro. You're not Cardi.
For real? That's tough.
What's up with these niggas, man?
I ain't even get a shave. He don't give a damn. I go G5 when I fly.
Go G5 when she fly. And let her finish, bro. What you doing, man?
I ain't even get a shave. He don't give a damn.
And then you put the ad lib.
Buy a burk, I squirt, buy a car cream.
Bro, she's mad unhygienic, right? That whole bar where she's like, yo, shift the whole thing. What? Shift the thong to the side and then you just see the whole thing because I don't even shave. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. They just be indulging us, right? They be indulging everybody on, you know, these kind of unhygienic. Like she don't shave for her man. She don't shave for Savage. You understand what I'm saying? Who the fuck, you know, street niggas don't need no hoes that shave. What are you talking about? You feel me? Damn, it's like, what's you trying to expose that kind of level of unhygienic nature about you? Like how you trying to let people see you out here?
He can't pay me nothing to let him cheat in peace.
I know, dog.
This is hard music.
Some of these things are hard listens, right? But yeah,
take this as a good sign because I think couples that are happy together, what they typically do is they drown out the world around them, so they don't got a good world view of what's going on outside of their immediate bubble. So I think this song being trash is actually an indication that they're happy with one another. I mean, somebody got to be
that's
happy.
what I'm saying. They're happy with one another. They kind of like that kind of, you know, trash couple that's proud of being the way that they are. You know what I'm saying?
A song like that. It's not me, so it got to be that. Mr. Riku got Drake on it.
Atlanta really a pedophile.
This Shaq Fu ass beat.
We was just on Young Street, they was eating it up. My life ain't a movie, bitch. It's just us.
Nigga shot my brother now.
I know, that's how I felt about the beat too. No, the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie, man. Drake came through a little bit, bro. He tried a little effort. Come on, bro, yo.
Y'all only got a minute left to save this bitch. I'm just gonna let you know. You already use
Hell no, I'm telling you. My neck is in pain.
You committed, okay.
This is all, probably never see these songs again. Drake is your daddy and he couldn't find a sitter.
I ain't no real rapper, I'm a fucking grave digger. He don't like me.
This is a project filler. This one was clearly a project filler. It was, and I feel like, yo, look, yo, he might have just like used this like to maybe test if the Drake stimulus pack would just like, you know, carry. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he may just, you know, care a little too much more, not a little more than, you know, how people presently care about a Drake feature, right? I feel like but then again, he's Savage. He got that loyal side to him, right? He got that thing where it's like what we started, no matter what we go through, bro, I'll always keep it alive. That's why he still feels the way he feels about the streets, even though Atlanta have been just like misbehaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the street participants, that is. They've been misbehaving. You know what I mean? But like, look at his disposition still towards those streets. He's like, man, I'm still with it. I'm the one asking what happened to these streets, right?
Cause my nigga killed one of his niggas.
Oh, that was the perfect time for the Young Thug right there, bro. The hard ER right there would have hit crazy. Shit, bro. Is that the worst Drake and 21 Savage collab I ever heard?
I think it might be. No, I think it might be. But yeah, like Drake was the bitter. He was the bitter evil, right? Both of them were just like, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even like a situation where I felt like it's debatable. Like, that's just That's just like ass.
Pure
Because I'm
ass.
supposed to. I'm like, if I'm looking at this like the way he's supposed to assume that
Talk to me
everybody
good.
who's listening is supposed to look at it, I'm supposed to be the civilian and he's supposed to be the street nigga. So I'm asking you now, after being assaulted with 6 tracks so far, what happened?
She my bitch, but we don't go to.
Gosh, shit. You want an honest answer? My nigga Sean C. I feel like, yeah, we're trying to like cop please a little bit. You know what I'm saying? In terms of just like the optic of the street at the moment. We're trying to cop please. We're trying to like defend it on some shit. Like just like keep it alive because my nature is just one of loyalty and one of just like keeping to it, right? Because other than this, I don't have any real identity. So, but then now, as Savage presents this part of things, right? It's like it's shit we've heard before. It's codes that it's like, okay, we hear you are reiterating the code of the street, but it's like, how does that kind of cleanse what happened? I don't know. Maybe this is not his intention to, you know, I don't know, make up for how, you know, how these participants of the streets have been behaving. I'm talking about, you know, rat behavior and this, that, and the third, when there are clear street codes that are like, dog, we supposed to be this kind of person, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be this kind of puppet, this kind of, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be this kind of slave, nigga. Come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta dance to the street code drum, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And damn, I don't know. I don't think this album is doing justice to that, right? I mean, we hear him go deep, especially on songs. I think one of the last songs where he's transparent about why he's in the streets. Yo, they killed this and that partner of mine. I think it's the one with Herbo, right? Like, where he's just like pouring his heart out into this thing. But it's like, yo, streets is still just like pathetic, dog, to some degree, because people clearly go against these codes that y'all stand by, y'all defend, y'all are the poster boys for, right? People clearly just blatantly go against that shit. Now, how are people supposed to feel about the streets now? Type shit, right?
Beat your hair and nails, I'm your savior. 21 Sour Patch Kid, ain't shit sweet. Pussy, all the hoes and then
shit sweet.
Finna jump out with your hoe. Baby mama caught me, I got cursed out. Fuck, these niggas be on dick, yeah, they slurp out.
Yo, holy shit.
What happened?
Hey,
nice.
dog, what the fuck? Is he serious?
Ain't got no fight, can't hang, he a goofy. Beefing about these hoes,
Y'all make being a rapper sound so fucking lame and lifeless.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's defending something that's undefendable at the moment, bro. That's why even asking this question is even, I don't know, kind of irrelevant, bro. Like, everybody's seen what happened to the streets, bro. You feel me? Streets be on, like, phone calls with authority, nigga, with 12 and shit. Spilling beans. And, come on, man. Let's keep it a bean and shit.
All it is.
Keep it a bean.
To come from all the circumstances that you talk about in so many records, and then, like, this be how you feel after the fact. Like, this is the most, like, come on, man.
What happened?
You've been across the globe, fashion shows, ate food here.
right.
Like, I can't even get a bar reference in a place that you ate before.
Right,
I gotta hear
right.
about how your pre-cum, your specifically your pre-cum
Yes,
gets
nice.
your girl
Good
pregnant.
question.
That don't happen for any other person. Like, you desecrated.
Show another side to things. But nah, I feel it.
Created this image just to have it represent an album like this is so insane to me. Holy shit.
Dog shit hard, bro. Come on,
Are
bro.
you dead? No,
fuck with dog shit, bro.
Hold on, my nigga. You about to take the Detroit slang.
Listen to the thing, nigga.
You're taking Detroit city slang. I know this shit about to be. It gotta be hard. It gotta
is.
be hard.
Nah, it is.
Dog shit is our shit. You're not taking that and just being on some, yeah, nah, I'ma just use it.
That's y'all shit? Dog shit is y'all shit. Wait, nah, this one deserves like this kind, like, dog shit is y'all shit. Right? Who owns that with pride? Okay, look, my fault. No. You know what? Let me take that back.
I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. My bad, chat. My apologies.
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
tripping. I had to go back on it. I just had a brain fart.
Okay, let me just say it's something that I don't understand. It's kind of like if I ask myself, well, shout out my people from, where did he say y'all from? Where y'all say that? It's like, I kind of, but dog shit? He's like, dog shit is our shit. Nigga, I got a dog that just shat, like, in my backyard right now. My dog been shitting all day. Like, that's y'all shit. Nah. Okay, nah, I think I'm bugging. I think I'm bugging. No, I'm bugging a bit. Man, I'm bugging, man. Chill, bruh. Chill. I think I kind of know what he means. My fault, gang. My fault, gang. Right? My fault. It's just, you know, I think, yeah, I'm lost in the slang translation. Let me let him break it down. I might get understand. I'm just trying to understand, like, how did y'all get that to stick, dog shit?
Use this, however.
But the song hard, though. The song hard.
No, it's gotta be hard. On God.
Chrome biker jacket, it's a 101 fast.
Not Glorilla wig, though. Glorilla carried, nigga. Oh, bro. Nah, okay, cool. My verdict on this one, Glorilla carried, of course. Now, let me not do that to Savage, man. Like, Savage pulled up. Glorilla, though, like, as of late, Glorilla been... She be, you know, she be a beast with it. I'm
bitch, I was serving Mary Jane. You play a song nonchalant.
The song not bad so far. I think because of the beat, realistically, like I feel like he doing the same shit on this song that he did on the last 6. I also don't like the way Southern niggas say dog shit.
Wait, how y'all what's supposed to be, dog?
I don't like the way Southern niggas say dog shit. I don't. Because when niggas from Michigan say it, they say it quick and they get off it. It's like it's a 2-second bar, literally less than that, and then they move on. It comes into the song so smooth. I promise you. It don't sound like this. Like they taking it and then they butchering it.
What's an example though?
And now I'm hearing it and now it's making me mad the more I hear it.
Shut the fuck up and vibe, nigga. This is vibes.
Quality at least 21.
Now they watch me teach a dog trick, feeling dog shit through the hood. Hit the show and see that boy, this pussy what I got, they make it good. Before he dog me, I'm a dog. He's let's get that understood.
Overly a player
understood.
Okay, but you can't be like that on the song.
What you mean though? Wait,
be nonchalant.
No, chill. What are we doing?
On the song though. I'm cool with it.
Oh yeah, you mean his lazy flow, his lazy tone on a beat like this? But that's what I was saying, bro. It's the Savage pack. It's the Savage pack. I don't think he's trying to like appeal to the energy of a beat even, bro. I don't think his whole goal is to appeal to an energy of a beat. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you're a Savage fan like that, you tapped in, you like it, you don't. I think Savage is there now. Now I feel it. I feel where you come from with your crash out right here. But come on, bro, it's Savage, nigga.
I'm cool with it.
You expect that nigga to be animated?
Just give a little something. You know what I'm saying? Just give a little.
Nah, I feel it.
Just give a little. Okay, now we got G Herbo, who I love for the most part. G Herbo dropped a pretty cool album this year. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but he had a record off of it, Reason, which was a really good single. He had a lot of.
Damn, I ain't got into no Herbo projects, man. Damn, thanks for letting the brother know.
Energy. You know what I'm saying? It felt like it was purpose on the beat. The non-album version, the single version is great. The album version is like weird for some reason. But yeah, I mean, I got hope for G Herbo on this song. This might be crazy.
Scars on my whole body. On the
now, this is one of the deeper ones type shit, especially lyrically, right? Like the lyrical imagery type.
Bad, I'm missing Johnny. 100 M's, I done ran through it.
It's like it's shit that we've heard from Savage before. You understand what I'm saying? It's shit that we heard. It's like it's not new shit. Where it's like this nigga is just taking us to a different pocket of his reality. It's like, yo, it's still, you know.
Ice the bros out like I posted.
I bet it ain't shit that you ain't heard before, man. It's you know what I'm saying?
Do it. Hollow hit your head and matter come out your medulla. I'ma up this bitch and blind soon as you get to reaching. I was at
it really puts you into a zone type shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I was still posted in the trenches. I told Kobe not to walk home, but he didn't listen. I heard every shot go off when them niggas hit him. Still remember that first hit, I blew a 32 whole 6. Back and them pull up and 4 wheels jump out, leave everybody on they shit. Believe that I got rich, had to move my mama.
Damn. Yeah, okay, yeah, you know, yeah.
A little bit of arguing or fighting going on.
Well, hit deep, didn't it?
Now I realize anybody next to 21 Savage when he's doing this deadpan delivery thing and it don't hit, sound like a Super Saiyan on the same track by default. But that was actually a track where they both gave good performances. I like the energy from both of them, even though the energy from 21 sometimes be non-existent, as it kind of was on this song, but the beat helped them out a lot. In the story, you know what I'm saying? They made it hit harder. You know, I love G Herbo though, so it's kind of like a cheat code most times these days.
Makes sense, right?
Redemption arc.
That makes sense. So look, y'all know how I do. Hold on, let me get closer to y'all. I feel like I have to point this out every time this happens, right? So that y'all understand how we do it in the under this here roof. You know what I'm saying? Under this here roof. Right? Like, if y'all want to catch the rest of the Sean C review, y'all can go ahead and catch that. I deliberately try to not cover the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know, if you want his POV, you can just go ahead and you know, see his POV. But the thing is, you know, I drop segments of what I talk about here in a little segment called Moral of the Story. You feel what I'm saying? Moral of the Story. So, you know, go tap in with that video, right? Go tap in with that video. It's like on a link on a card somewhere. Like, you know, I link my shit like that. So if you see it, you see it's MOS Podcast Take. So I done gave my rating. I done gave my review about that. So if you care about Sean C's POV right here, go ahead and tap in with him. I'm gonna go ahead and skip though through to, you know, his final points, his final kind of takes, his final kind of opinions, right? So that we can go ahead and keep it moving. I feel like I see the energy around this album. You know what I'm saying? The whole point of me even recording myself, dropping these segments of reaction content is so that I can, you know, get how I feel, get my POV out there about whatever it is that, you know, we're engaged with, whatever it is that we're gathered here today for, ladies and gentlemen. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, today's theme being what happened to the streets. Yeah, I have a full review on that on my MOS Moral of Story podcast take, right? Go ahead, tap in with that. So now, with that being said, let's go and close this video off so that, you know, move on to the next shit, man. Come on with it.
Just like that could be fire.
What you mean?
I'm not coping. I'm saying like maybe he didn't need to like mention it or like frame any type of, you know,
what you talking about? What you talking
frame
about?
Any type of concept around it anyway, because it's already there. You feel what I'm saying?
It means he hired a creative director.
Yeah,
nah, because you gotta care a little bit about how your cover art gonna look at least, right? You don't just be like,
cover art looks like Skrilla,
whatever on there and just like slap it on. I don't have any context to the, you know, what it'll mean for my album, because I don't give a fuck about the roll. Because that would mean I don't give a fuck about how I'm rolling it out. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna put on the music. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm gonna make certain shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I have to ask an honest question. What was y'all expecting from 21 Savage? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Something as I don't know, mind bending as him on the cover art as whiteface? Like what? Like, you know, bleach skin and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, no knocks to that. You know, buddy over there, but it's like what do you expect from Savage? Like for him to be all posed up in front of the camera, dog, he's Savage. Like you can hear it in the vocal. Like I'm not about to pose for nothing and smile for nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? That would mean like I'm gonna put no effort into how this is gonna be, you know, received at all. You feel what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
I don't think that's the space that he in mentally. It can't be. You know what I'm saying? He made too much money for that, right? Can't be. I don't know where this ranks in his disc god. Closer to the bottom. I'm not gonna say it's at the bottom, but it's closer to the bottom. It's like 4.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it like 5.8, right? 5.8. I would say 4.9, but you know, understanding who Savage is, like that's where you get to understand his intention, and therefore, you know what I'm saying. With like I understand, you know what I'm saying, like some of the things, like I don't even look to understand everything that Savage, you know what I'm saying, that he stands for, like what, like all that street shit and what, right? But listenability and all of that, and me being familiar with Savage, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We talking, yeah, 5.8 out of 10, man. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. 5.8 is not bad. It's not bad, right? It maybe might warrant, maybe, you know, just a short cheer, right? Just a short cheer. I don't know. Yeah, that's how I feel.
2-3 songs on here out of 14. That's not, you know.
Fuck with 2-3 songs.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So he got 3 shots. He got 3 shots. I had hopes. They weren't high, but I had hopes nonetheless. It's not like I wasn't waiting on 21 to save my year or nothing like that. I would have hoped. It's okay. It's fine, bro. Like, a lot of pre-cum. All right, let's just.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, the pre-cum thing is never going away. Sean C's head. Like I